Hello everybody, it is I, Evil Skyman, and welcome back to your regularly scheduled program of Adventures of Avacia, Heavenless. It's been a little bit, I apologize that there was no Pokemon last week. Stuff happened, and we have no choice but to accept it. And that is the only excuse I'm going to give anybody. But we're here, we're back now, but we are missing some people. Unfortunately, Dwell's player will be a little bit late, and Ryan, our good friend Ariax, is not going to be present, just due to work shenanigans. But I still have these lovely 5 chuckle fucks to begin the session with, and pain for them, not me. I'm perfectly fine. There's no emotional damage up here. It's all down there for them. But regardless, we're gonna go ahead and get started. At the current moment, it is not Owen's week to give the session recap. So
Oh, dude, the population's so thinned out.
Yep.
Oh,
There's only 4 of you.
Wait, because Ryan's not here to say roll that die.
Unfortunately,
Yeah, we should just let Owen do it.
no, it's not gonna happen. That's not how this works.
Yeah.
That's not how this works. It's unfortunate.
Okay, well, God.
You can't overthrow me. That's against the rules.
Can we roll a D100, and if it's 100, Owen does it?
You know what? In
Or
the
a 2. 100 or a 2.
You know what? In the
We are
spirit of entertainment and fairness and my own personal insanity, roll 1d100. It is a 16. Unfortunate. So
Damn. That's close, though.
that is very close,
Closer
but it
than
is
I thought it was going to be.
Very close to
not
100.
James. Again, close, but no
That's even
cigar.
closer to 100.
Now then,
Time
what
to
if-
charm?
I'm doing it for fun. That's fair.
Oh, we
That-
got it! Oh,
I-
oh.
Jackson, I am stupid. I am not that stupid. Anyways, so
I'm just fudge rule.
there is no volunteers for the recap, I assume.
I volunteer.
Okay, no volunteers of the 4 that are allowed to do it this week. I'm gonna take
No, I
this.
like Chance.
Gambling. In the true Sagoon fashion,
Yeah.
I am rolling 1d4.
Roll
3.
that die.
Yeah.
What are you
Romjanold,
like?
I apologize, but
What?
it is
No, I don't
you.
like Chance anymore.
You see, Garrett was
That's
smart.
blackjack.
Garrett was dead silent that entire time because he knew.
Zach, I was actually gonna say something like, guys, if I just shut the fuck up and don't say a word, it won't land on me.
Wow.
Listen,
Hey,
Garrett is aware that every time he has said some shit, it is going to be him. But Garrett has learned from his mistakes. Character development. Everybody, round of applause for Garrett.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did it.
For sacrificing me, Garrett. I appreciate it.
My bad, gang. It's like I don't choose who the bad luck goes to.
Anyways,
Alright.
without further ado, Romjanold, whenever you are ready, please give us a session recap for what happened.
Whenever I'm
Last
ready,
time.
you say, well, guys, be prepared to sit here for the next 3 hours. I'm kidding. So
Yeah, we can
we
just chill.
open. We open, and Rain, she's gonna kill Toxon, and Marl's like, "Don't do it. I've been in your place before. It's not worth it. It won't make you feel better." And she's like, "Damn, you're kind of right." But this like voice in my head is like, "Kill him." And Lorelai's like, "Oh shit, that kind of looks like when Well talks to her voice in her head." And then, Rena, like, we're not able to, rein her in. I didn't even say that as a pun, I just said the word and emphasized. Alright, I'm tired. Anyway. we're not really able to, like,
I like the drum set.
Thank you. We're not able to like rein her in, so she starts like to lose control of her like actual magic, like her Eldritch Blast. And in quick good thinking as usual, Oryx throws Borix as a ritual sacrifice to swap with him to tank the spell. And she starts like breaking down. So we kind of come for her and we take her elsewhere because we're like, you know what, just let's not have her in the room with Toxon so that stuff doesn't happen again. Lorelai's like, I'll catch up with you guys later. And Lorelai starts interrogating Toxon because she's like, I need to know more about the Bandit King. I need to know about his personal life. I need to know if I can meet him. And he's like, I don't know. Ugh. And then he's like, well, maybe I know where he might be. But he wants me to answer, like, a question in turn, and I just, like, straight up lie to him. And I think he tells me that the fight rings in Zitol is usually where he is, which is already, like, a quest that we like, know about, so that's great. And then back outside, I believe Oryx talks to Reyna, and he's like, hey, did you make a deal with some shady person? Because that's not cool. And she's like, oh yeah, somebody a few days after Vima died that she spoke to, a voice, like, told her that it could give her the power to, like, avenge her sister. So obviously she took that, because she's in mourning. She's like, I gotta go. I'm gonna go think about my actions and stuff. And they're like, alright, just let us know if you need anything. So she goes. And then I believe Dwell talks to her Shade. And it seems that Reyna made a deal with, like, some demon or devil. And then the Shade is like, but I'm not a demon. I'm a big glued together mess of magical power. And I'm supposed to teach you about the power you wield. And Dwell's like, what the fuck does that mean? And he's like, fantastic question. But you have amnesia, so I basically have amnesia. Thanks for that. Oh yeah, and then Lorelei goes to talk to Oryx, because she's like, yeah, the Bandit King's gonna be in this fight club. I need to speak with him. Can we, like, keep this just you and me? And he's like, yeah, no problem. And then we go back to Bo, Sagoon, and Ariax, and they're in the town hall. Ariax kind of explains that he doesn't really remember what happened when he was, like, draining the mana from the big, what creature was it? Chimera?
Yes.
Yeah, and he explains, like, the mana drain situation with, like, the chain that he has. And Sagoon, fresh off the emotional revelation, decides to just, like, go to the front desk, and he's like, give me your best top shelf Grumble fruit wine. And they give him 4 bottles. And Bo's like, dog, quit being... Bo's like, y'all, quit being selfish with the wine. We'd like to share some. So Sagoon gives him, like, a little bit. Like, I think he gives him, like, 1 bottle, and he's like, you're not getting anything else. And then Sagoon just, like, locks himself in his room. He takes, like, 2 bottles of wine, and then he's like, he leaves them out because he just cannot... He cannot have any more. I like this one note. Ariax is feeling the danger of the Grumble fruit wine. I appreciate that that's how that was written. Some of the townsfolk, like, give them, like, actual, like, glasses for the Grumble fruit wine. But it's like they barely hold anything. So the 2 of them are just like, they're just fucking chugging it back in the bottle. Marl and Lorelei start walking back to the town hall, because Oryx goes back to, like, watch over Toxon. And Marl starts telling Lorelei about his daughter, Reba. And they kind of have, like, a cute little heart-to-heart. It's sweet. They go back to the town hall, and they're like, oh, Ariax is drinking. And, yeah, Bo and Ariax ask Lorelei about, like, theories for why Ariax wasn't able to deal with, like, the absorbed magic in the same way. And we kind of figure out that she wasn't really able to help because of the involvement of the Grumble fruit. Marl's like, well, maybe it makes you tipsy because you're overflowing with nature magic and you can't regulate it. And she's like, for science. So she, like, takes a small sip and, like, nothing happens. She takes, like, a bigger one, and then it's like an energy drink. And then she takes a shot glass full of it. And she is just, like, fucking wired. Insanely. She has another one, and she just starts, like, fucking zipping around. She, like, runs upstairs to the library and just, like, straight up falls forward, just, like, flat on her face. Back to Oryx. He's watching over Toxon's cell. He's kind of, like, ignoring him, and Toxon's like, yeah, actually, the Bandit King's gonna be in the ring in, like, a month. And, he wants Lorelei to, like, know that. And so Toxon kind of explains that, like, the Bandit King is pure brute strength. He's, like, a master weapon aura. He's fought the queen with, like, his bare hands, and it sent everybody flying back. He has a mace. Like, it's bad. He wants her, like, Oryx to tell Lorelei about it, because he's like, you guys seem like good pals. Sorry, there's a lot that happened. And so, Dwell gets back to the town hall, and then that's when, like, Lieutenant Bear Iron gets back with the cavalry, and they go to get Toxon. We get our bounty. We find out that the prince has been recovered. He is in a coma, but he's doing alright. We hand over Toxin's notes to the Chimera and the Grumble Blood, bless you.
Sorry.
He gives us some water-breathing potions for the team for our next mission. Gives us some information about Coniston. Oh yeah, and then as we are heading back off to the town hall, Oryx kind of pulls Lorelei off to the side to, like, tell him what Toxon said. Oh, and then Lorelei asks if he's kind of, like, planning to fight the Bandit King, and Oryx ends up telling her about Lucy, his friend, who unfortunately died. And Oryx believes it's his fault. So Oryx is like, I need to fight the Bandit King because this is a stepping stone for me to get stronger. And Lorelei's like, you know what? If you're gonna do that, I support you 110%. Just if I start doing something stupid when we meet the Bandit King, I need you to just, like, snap some sense into me. And he's like, bet, handled. We get back to the town hall. We get a reward from the actual town, and then we get a bunch of meals. We party with the townsfolk. It's great. Zadriel comes back because Ariex can summon him for a bit, and he's big now. Let's see. What did I talk about? With little talks, I think we all try to kind of go to bed. And then Dwell and Lorelei are sharing a room together, and Dwell starts to, like, very awkwardly be like, yeah, it sucks that you don't have a dad. I don't have a dad either. But, dads! And Lorelei's like, what the fuck are you saying to me right now? Lorelei's kind of, like, opens up about how she's scared to, like, talk to the Bandit King, like, if he's even, like, her dad, and Dwell talks about how she imagined her, you know, her parents. And Dwell actually, like, verbally admits her jealousy a little bit about, like, Lorelei and Marl, and Lorelei's just kind of like, dog, I don't know what you have to be jealous over, but sure, right, fantastic. And then the the question of which overtime member would be the better father came up, and we decided it was Bo. And then Dwell has a dream where she's much younger. It seems more like a memory. She's much younger. She's on a ship during a storm, and somebody calls her name, and it's drowned out by the sound of cannon fire. And it's just, she's knocked away into a barrel where she falls unconscious after a cannon fire hits the ship. It is just, it's a lot. And then Dwell just, like, fucking shoots up in the room floods. She's, like, sitting in the fetal position. Lorelei's like, what in God's green earth, in Wild Mother's green earth just happened? And that's kind of where we ended, in the chaos and confusion of that. I apologize that was long. A lot happened last session.
You're all good. Go ahead and take your D6 of inspiration. We get a lovely, lovely rare occurrence of Salem giving the recap. So everybody wins. So, I know that Salem just said we ended off with Dwell freaking out after her terrible, terrible nightmare that I inflicted upon her, but Dwell's not here. So, we're going to go ahead and skip forward a little bit as the morning is slowly, like, gathered and the town seems to be going back to normal. Everything, you guys have repaired and fixed whatever damage has been done, and you're now able to leave and go on to your next quest. You all sort of gather your things and are currently loading them into the back, or not the back, but into the car itself, because there's not really much trunk space for all of your equipment, but you guys make do. Especially for Marl's Anchor. Marl's Anchor has always been a point of contest that I haven't mentioned, but I just find it funny to bring it up now.
Don't worry about it.
And at the moment, we stand as the party has gotten into the car, which I believe is named Comet, and you guys begin driving off along the way. We'll say for now, because Dwell had a very bad morning, the current moment Bo is driving. Is that okay?
Is that okay with
Bo?
who?
My headphones cut out for like 2 seconds for some reason. So can you repeat?
The current moment, because Dwell had a pretty rough morning, is it okay if we say that you're driving?
Yeah.
Excellent. All right. So, once more, you guys are on the open road again. It's going to take about 2.5 days for you guys to get to Coniston from Arcton. So, not as long as your drive from Drawmore, but still, it's a bit of a hike. So, you've once more all crammed into the car. Luckily, you've rearranged yourselves in a way that's a little bit more comfortable than before, and not having Marl fly forward and fold Sagoon like a pancake. But yeah. Is there any conversations or anything anyone would like to do or say as you guys are leaving the town of Peace?
Zagoon, how much grumble fruit did you take?
I don't want to talk about it. You're gonna judge me.
I'd be a big hypocrite if I judged you. At least.
Well, I mean, I still have the bottle of Grumble wine, which I'm not going to touch because we're driving. I'm going to
that could
specify.
That could get you in trouble.
Mm-hmm.
You okay?
Yeah, I just didn't sleep well.
That's fair. We went through a lot.
Yeah.
Are you
Honestly,
okay,
that could be asked for all of y'all. You guys are, to put it bluntly, going through it right now. In general.
I mean, we're alive and kicking, right? I don't think there's anything else that we need to think back on from that, except for the fact that we were the ones that came on top and we managed to help Arcton with their issues. That's why we all signed up to be adventurers in the first place, right? So, just be proud of your guys' selves for now, and we can handle whatever it is that we're all dealing with at another point, because we still have a very long list of things that we need to accomplish on this journey away from home.
Speaking of the long list, next up is my specialty. So can I ask you guys to at least follow my lead when it comes to getting out on the open ocean?
Oryx is like very hesitantly looking over, but he'll kind of side himself for a second. As long as you got your head on your shoulders, Marl, then yeah, you got it.
Out of everyone here, you don't have to worry about what just happened with me.
I know.
I'm gonna give Oryx just a glance of like, we'll see.
Yeah. Well, regardless, yeah. We'll be fine. We'll see what exactly this creature is, and we'll see what the townsfolk have to say about it, and we'll go from there.
I can at least teach you all how to man a ship when we're out there, so you guys don't drown or have to swim out like I would.
Is that
You know,
for you guys.
Actually, that makes sense. We would have to probably take a ship out there, yeah.
yeah, I'd like to see someone else behind some vehicle. You know, that could be fun.
Well, normally ships take a crew to man.
You think we're gonna get like a big old ship?
Probably
You don't think
not.
it's just gonna be some kind of fishing boat?
I was thinking a kayak.
We'll probably get a small, maybe not even a sloop. Just something big enough to be able to get us out. If this thing...
on a ship before.
Well, it's an experience,
Neither
I'll
have
tell
I.
you that. You guys may enjoy it, I hope. And
I don't think it'll be as reckless as this vehicle can be sometimes. So yeah, I'm sure it'll be fine.
This thing, yeah, it's a bit much. Ships, they tend to be a bit better, but they're at the mercy of the seas. So if the waves are rough, the ride's going to be a bit rough.
You ever fight something like this before?
Well, I don't know what this is that we're going to be dealing with, but I've interacted with a bunch of larger seafaring life. I mean, we did fight the wyvern shark earlier this year, so you guys know an idea of certain stuff that's out there. No, but most larger sea monsters and such are kind of, I don't know how to put it, part and parcel specialty of my family clan. So I know a thing or two about monsters of the deep, we'll call it.
You?
Bo, as you're driving along, we'll move forward a couple hours. Because, so the sun is not setting yet, but it's around mid-afternoon, so it's getting the sky is turning from the regular blue to a bit of an orangish yellow. And you kind of look a little ahead on the road, and you see something moving alongside it, not walking in the dead center of it, but just a figure kind of hobbling along. And let's see here. Go ahead. What's your passive perception? I don't think I need to ask because you're Bo, but I have to double check.
It's a 19.
It's a 19. Yeah. You spot this from a good half mile away. There is a goblin carrying a comically large backpack walking down the road. Unlike previous goblins you've seen roaming around the street and roaming around ready to just jump any travelers, this one just seems passive. He's wearing nice-ish clothes. They kind of look a little bit big on him, a little baggy, but he seems to be relatively fine. His backpack seems well in order, and he's just walking along carrying it step by step very slowly. There is a sign currently hanging around his neck, just very large. It's got like paint on it. It's written in some sort of chicken scratch. Do you speak Goblin by any chance?
I do.
Oh, it says on the sign, I have sell, you buy.
Heads up, guys. We got rare goblin. I can put it.
A what?
Look up there. In goblin it says he's a merchant. Not very good grammar, but doesn't look menacing. You guys want to stop?
I guess I wouldn't be opposed. Sure.
Been a while too. Want to stretch the legs a bit. I gotta pee. Good excuse.
That's fair. I guess we can see what this gentleman has to offer.
Well, don't have your hopes too high, but could be interesting.
This will be the best acquisition. The best thing ever.
Okay.
Something like that, yeah.
Well, I guess Bo, pull over.
The goblin sees you pull over, and he kind of seems to sigh with relief. He takes off the sign, sets the large backpack down. You kind of see the dust kick up, and there's a loud thud when he takes off the backpack. And you see him start frantically doing stuff with it. He pulls something off the back of it that appears to just be a folded wooden table that's kind of nailed and duct taped together. He sets that up, sets the sign on it, and then he quickly puts a bunch of items before throwing a tarp over it, and he just kind of stands there behind it waiting.
Well, I'll be. You might be the most impressive goblin I've seen.
Who all is gone now to go see him? Just for reference.
Marl.
I mean,
I got
both went out.
Yeah, I'll get out. I'm sluggish about it, but I'm out.
Okay. You guys all take a second, stretch your legs, walk over to him. And this goblin, he's standing there, and he's wearing like a two-piece suit that is one size too large for him. And he's currently standing there. He's got his very shaggy goblin hair combed back into like a very crappy comb over. And he looks at you. Greetings. I am Gorbromi Brikaka. I have sell, you buy.
What you sell?
I will type out his name in chat. I'll have a hero forge for
The
him.
magnanimous
What is his
Mr.
last name?
Brakaka, what do you sell?
His last name is Brokaka.
Brikaka.
Mr. Brickshit, what do you have to sell?
Doesn't even bat an eye. I have many things sell. Are you interested in buying?
Show what sell, so we may buy.
Show you can buy before I show what sell.
Bo just like flash like 5 gold.
Ooh, good.
Who's gonna do a money spread on his arm?
Money spread.
With gold? With gold? That's a deck save right there.
You know, go ahead and make me a sleight of hand check.
Money spread.
This is not gonna be good. I have +0.
Well, guess what? It's gonna be a nat 20. So
And then he
Yes,
said it's going to be a nat
Because
1.
if it rolls,
It is Sagoon with money.
it's a
12. Not
Huh?
bad.
What?
It takes you like a couple seconds. It's not like an instant, like, quick flash of a money spread. You have to, like, it takes just all like 10 seconds to, like, show it all. But, you know, you get it done. And
lost 4 with that one.
I'm not gonna aura.
Like,
Gorbromi,
6 gold lined up.
yeah, Gorbromi looks at this. His eyes sparkle as he sees the gold you guys are offering. Yes, good. Okay, first item. And he moves the tarp, and you see a diamond ring, and there is a bloody, freshly manicured finger still wearing it.
Oh, that's a.
I'm having major deja vu. What the fuck?
Oh my god.
Uh-huh.
All right. That's a joke, right? That's a. Haha, got your leg, right? This is when you're.
Do we buy the finger with the ring?
No, I think he got your finger. I don't think it's a leg bow.
If you want finger,
Do
I include it.
send it.
I include it. No extra charge.
Okay, fingers.
We
okay.
don't want the
So
finger.
Next item.
where's the rest of it?
No, it's better than honest questions. Next item.
He moves the
I don't
tarp
wanna know where the rest of it is.
a little bit further, actually a lot further along the table, and you see this long piece of metal that upon further inspection is the hour hand of a very, very large clock. However, I guess Bo and Marl, you're weapon users, so go ahead and roll me insight.
Dirty 20.
Okay. Yep. Marl, upon further inspection, you can see that while this has the shape of an hour hand of a clock, it is an unfinished long sword. It doesn't have any handle or guard attached to it yet. It's just the metal blade that seems to just have come fresh from a forge.
Mm.
Very special. Very special. I give good deal on this.
Decent enough weapon.
If you want weapon, here. Moves the tarp again, and there is a grenade taped to a tin can filled with oil.
Oh.
How much, Mr. Okaka, whatever?
15 gold. I have 3.
You'll get 1 silver.
No deal.
Is the 15 gold for all 3, or is it
No,
each?
per bomb. Special make.
Okay.
Special blend.
All right, so 45.
And the what?
45.
Boom.
Oh my! I wasn't
I love
familiar.
this
I'm
guy
sorry. Is this,
It's
is
okay.
this
You don't look
normal?
familiar with Boom.
Not quite.
Oh,
Is
you want to
is-
see Boom? Guys,
No.
I need you to
this
step back for a
normal?
second.
No.
Don't.
No.
Can,
Stop
can,
it.
can,
No.
Bo,
Do not.
can Bo look at Boom? Investigate Boom? How Boom? What Boom? If
You know what? Go ahead and roll me insight with advantage. 19. Bo.
I got was that already an advantage?
No, it was not.
Fish.
Bo, you can clearly, completely understand that the volatile item in front of you, that if somebody pulled that pin, that is essentially a fireball in non-magical form. So it does 8d6 fire damage and involves a dex save when it goes off.
He'll look at it and his eyes will like widen a lot and he'll be like, oh, that Boom.
Boom good. Always
That-
boom
that-
good.
That Boom good, alright. How much for that Boom?
15 gold. I have 2
I'll
more.
take it. I'll take all 3.
Okay, 45 gold total. No, you get discount 40 gold.
Oh, you're too nice. Sounds good.
You pay him 40
Bro,
gold,
let's
and
see.
he hands you 3 oil boom grenades. I will make an item for
It's
you
good
to add to your inventory later.
He'll like whisper to Sagoon, it's good to support local business.
Whatever, you can be Mr. Burkaka's best friend. Sure.
Anything else? More so?
More so, yes. Moves it a little bit more, and there is a dusty black metal key. Actually, wait a minute. Nope, that's later. That's a different fucking chart. God damn it. Ignore that. Forget you ever heard anything.
So no key.
No key.
no
No key.
No key.
No key.
Okay. Next up
No key.
is
No
an
key.
If he's-
ingot. It is a metal ingot of a metal. Actually, yeah. Unfortunately, actually, Bo, you're the only one who would recognize this, because of your time in law enforcement. What he's just shown you is an ingot of refined revistone. Revistone is a material that can negate magical and supernatural abilities. Any creature touching it can't use magic and has disadvantage on attack rolls with abilities that involve ki, moxie, rage, etc.
Oh.
Hmm.
Can you say that last part again? Sorry. I
Any
need to make
creature
sure
in
correct.
direct contact with this material cannot use magic and has disadvantage on attack rolls and saving throws with abilities that involve ki, moxie, and rage, etc.
Oh, never mind. That's a bad thing. I don't want to be touching that. Never mind. I don't want it.
How much for that just random piece of metal?
150 gold.
Really?
Yes.
That's just steel.
That's not steel. That's good. That's good stuff. Bad for shamans.
Why do you know this?
I threw it at shaman. I broke shaman's hand.
That's
Well,
fair.
couldn't that just break anyone's
Wow.
hand?
No. Shaman normally can heal. This shaman no heal. The hand gone.
Oh, you took his hand. Is that where you got the ring?
No. That was from Crazy Lady.
Oh,
Okay,
boy.
I'm gonna bite the bullet because I've been on a train with this. Does the ring do anything?
It expensive. Pure diamond. Very nice. Very good gift.
Yeah.
Crazy Lady flaunting
I'm
it.
good. Okay. Right. I'm good.
It's okay.
Thanks.
You don't have
Yeah.
bling.
He almost seems offended, and he like low key flexes his arm with now the 3 rings.
I give you 4 gold for all of them.
No.
Pity.
Y'all,
Best
let's
offer
go
you're
power
going to
rotation.
get.
I highly doubt that, but thanks anyways.
I have 2 more cell. Are prepared.
Yes.
Prepare for sell.
He reveals the last 2 items. The first is a crystal bendy straw. It's
Sold.
How much?
God damn it.
I mean, Lorelai would see that and be
400 gold.
like, immediately.
Magic.
How much?
400 gold.
400.
Yes, magic. Make healing potion do good.
I get discount?
Roll me persuasion at advantage.
19.
19. 250.
Don't even have that much.
Trade?
Jack, is the goblin defenseless?
No, don't.
Whoa! Let me try to trade first. Calm down.
What you have? What you have? Tell me.
I'll produce the Icarus's feather necklace because I've never used it in my life. It's not gonna get used.
Mmm.
Worth a lot.
Fancy.
Does magic as well.
Okay. Final offer. That and 100 gold.
I don't have that much sack.
Lorelai, do you really want it?
It's shiny.
Alright, but you owe me. Puts 100 on the table.
Done deal, thank you.
This crystal bendy straw, if used to drink a healing potion, when you roll, double the amount you rolled.
Oh shit!
Bro, that's crazy.
Y'all are about to be force fed. Can I just use it? Is it also dishwasher safe? Can I use it in a normal context?
Yes, you can
You
use it
think we
in
got
normal context.
dishwashers? Okay.
Let's go.
cards. Why wouldn't we have dishwashers?
Is that just when I have to add myself, or did you add it?
I believe. Let me double check. I don't know if I added this one. I might have. Double checking.
It's okay if you didn't. I just.
The long list of items I create that are just mundane but very OP bullshit that I have in my campaigns. Let's see here.
Oh, you know what?
I did not add it, unfortunately. I will add
Okay,
it.
that's okay.
I will add it eventually. The
Oh,
proper
thank you.
item. Now, final item, final cell. Ready? Best item. I use very often. I will not lie. He unveils a pair of sand-colored wooden sandals. They have this
And
intricate.
he uses them?
They have these intricate blue marking paints along the soles and on the bottoms. You can see that the rope that connects the sandals to actually make them not just pieces of wood appears to be very finely threaded with a nice blue and white dye to them. These, very special. These make you king of water people.
But we'll side-eye Marl.
Wait, so if I buy these, do I get a boss moral round?
I will throw you into the sea when we get out there.
Guys, if he says he's worn them before, maybe you can get a discount since they're used.
He is a goblin, so he probably has nasty feet.
If he tries to fight you on it, have him show us his feet to prove that they're gross.
Oh, Christ.
What is king of water people mean?
You
He's a bit
always
more aggressive
walk
asking that.
above them. Water people always underwater, with these on top of.
Jesus. You become Jesus.
Well, I mean, that's pretty fitting for the next thing we're doing.
How much do you want for your Water King shoes?
300 gold.
Yeah, but you said that they were used.
Still gotta hold me back.
I washed them.
Show us your feet.
Narrows his eyes at you, Lorelei. Reaches into his backpack, pulls out a little stool, sits down, and takes off his shoes. Shockingly, this goblin has very clean feet.
At least he has decent hygiene standards. One of you guys can take it. I don't need to be above the water.
I mean, we do have a fellow that can't touch water.
Who is that?
All right.
I don't think I'm like weak to water. Is that
No,
is that?
but
am I
You
not
can
understanding
touch and
across
be
the
in
board?
water. You don't just like you don't
Yes.
just die. You're in water.
You need to
Okay,
bathe.
You have been hit with a hose before. If that didn't kill you, a little ocean water won't.
He's like the
Okay.
Wicked Witch of the West. It just starts melting.
Well, I'm not really interested in that, but I am interested in the ingot. How much did you say it was again?
150 gold.
Sounds good.
Ooh, big spender. I like you. He'll take the money and
Thanks.
hand over the
Give it-
ingot.
So, if you like me, can you give a discount to one of my friends for the sandals?
Roll me persuasion at advantage.
Please.
Oh, finally
Oh.
a merchant that'll bargain with us.
Advantage.
Oh, look
Thank
at this
you.
guy.
Thank you, Mr.
Low-key the best merchant we've
Kaka.
had.
Wow.
Yeah, and he
Mr.
showed us his
Nat-
feet with no
Nat
charge.
20.
Natural 20. Good point.
Caleb, you're listen.
Good point.
What? Jackson?
You good customer. You good customer. You have lots of money. I give sandals for 150 gold. 50% discount.
Damn.
It's on the table for whoever wants it, but I'm basically tapped out at this point.
You know, I can probably afford a little bit more. I'll take them.
Well, I actually have this on the D&D Beyond. Actually, I think you're a Roll20 character sheet, but you can still reference it on the D&D Beyond. These are sandals of tide stepping. While wearing these sandals, you can walk across any body of water as if it were solid ground. You can also walk up waterfalls in ways as if they were difficult terrain.
Wow.
Hell yeah.
Sick.
You buy anything else? Diamond ring.
I mean, I think yeah, no, I'm good.
Impress lady friend very quickly.
No.
What lady friends do you think we have?
True, true. You all look maidenless.
Whoa!
All right.
It's okay,
Yeah.
no insult. Most of you still young.
Pack
How
up your
old are
stuff
you?
before I throw my anger at you.
Wait, how old are you?
22.
I'm not that
Hey
much.
guys, get back in the car.
You're younger than
When you
me.
hear the explosion, start driving.
Now, final trick, final bit, a little entertainment before I finish sell. He throws a smoke bomb on the ground, and by the time the smoke clears, he's gone.
Where'd he go? Guys,
Then we never saw him again.
You think that's the
What?
last of Romy Brikaka? No, no.
I was trying to. I was
Or Brummy,
I was
Kaka.
putting out in the universe. I was trying to manifest.
Thank you.
Roll me,
Brummy, Kaka.
Rokaka. Grow me, bro. Shit. That is his name.
Bro, shit.
Poor bro me Brickaka. Brush it.
As part of like the Adventurers Guild, can we put like bounties on people?
You
have
can
that
go to
authority?
local law enforcement and say, listen, there is this individual who has committed a crime, and I will pay money to see him put to justice. This is a donation, so yes, you can go to law enforcement. You just have to be able to prove that they committed a crime.
This has been the best merchant we've ever had. I don't care about your like personal beef. Mr. Gorbomi has been nothing but great.
Yeah, he
No, I
was.
want to put out an APB on him so we do see him again because he needs our business.
Oh,
Okay.
are hippo people fireproof?
Give him some time to fucking. Give him some time to restock.
I never
guys.
tried. Well,
Beyond those comments at the end. Good
but-
catch, Bo.
but
I'm
before
sure.
we like fully get in the car, Bo will like tell Mr. Gorbomi and Goblin, thank you so
He's
much
not
for
here.
Oh,
your
he's
visit."
gone. He
Oh.
disappeared.
He's not
He's
here.
not there.
You're just shouting this into the forest.
Oh, what?
You're just
Maybe
hoping
this
he
car is
hears
the
you on the
problem.
wind.
He was right there.
That's-
All
Brawl
right.
drives
No,
the
he's not.
car, and then she's schizophrenic, and now Bo drives the car, and now he's seeing people. Okay,
All right.
this
Well,
this
you,
car
you
is
don't
clearly the problem.
you didn't even know you died once. All right.
Really?
Would you know if you died?
Low
once?
blow.
Really?
You know, I think Joel's gonna drive now. I'm tired.
Alright. You guys pile back into the car. Some of you have new stuff, some of you don't. Oryx, when you came into contact, when Mr. Brikaka handed you that ingot, you immediately felt like it was draining away your energy. Not just your moxie points. It was draining your weapon aura too, just from direct contact with it. So you had to quickly stuff it in your bag before it did any real damage.
Yeah, he definitely thinks to himself that ain't good, but if he can figure out a way to actually use it, that'll be nice.
Could be fun, though. Anyways. Now then. Dwell is driving because Bo is tired, so you guys are back on the road again. And for the rest of the day, no one out of the ordinary appears. No one with the presence of Gorbromi, but no one of, like, dangerous or too mundane. No, you just see a couple of people riding carriages, you see a couple of people riding cars in the opposite direction. You do see a good amount of people who have seemingly packed up a bunch of stuff and are going opposite the direction you're going, so a little unsettling, but not, with the state of things in Coniston, as you're aware, it's not exactly, unexpected. So, eventually the nighttime hits, and I'm assuming you guys are just powering through. No need for, sleep, or when you can just switch shifts, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's
Yep.
What are we like on gas? What is that a thing?
Yes.
That is a thing that we have to worry about, right?
There is a magical fuel amount that Dwell and I keep track of whenever you guys go places, and she's been
I'm
able
assuming
to.
we're good.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Luckily, every one of the towns you see on the map has a place, or at least a method for you to refill. So every time you guys go somewhere, Dwell will take the money that she needs to pay for the gas, which is why she mentioned the other day that she will soon start charging you guys for that as well.
Gotcha.
Is there anything anyone would like to do during the car ride? Any crafting anyone would like to do? Any dreams anyone would like to have? Any conversations?
I would like to try my new bendy straw with some like water from my flat, like my water skin or whatever the fuck it is, and
Take-
just see what
She's
it if it makes it taste any different.
It makes I'm assuming Lorelai's favorite drink is lemonade, right?
It is.
It
sour
makes the water
lemonade.
taste like lemonade.
Taste it.
Yeah.
Taste this. Taste this. Somebody. Tell me what it tastes
Okay.
like.
Marl, what is your favorite drink?
Sip through the straw.
Hold on, I gotta remember. I wrote it. I wrote it somewhere. Hold on. I'm pretty sure I said it was like rum or something. Hold on, let me check. Ah, yes. Favorite drinks: tequila or rum. Good to know.
Well, it tastes like tequila.
Hell yeah.
There's that bitterness
Like-
to it as
Wow.
well.
You sure you like that? You're good with that?
What does it taste like?
Straight fucking tequila.
It tastes like lemonade for me.
Let me take a
Damn.
sip.
And Goblin was
yeah.
right. It is magic.
Sip, sip, sip. Tell me what it tastes like.
Sagoon, is your new favorite drink Grumble Fruit Juice, or do you have something else in mind?
No, it's grumble fruit juice.
It tastes like Grumble Fruit Juice.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. This is clearly some kind of grumble fruit drink.
No, it's Goblin Man said it was magic.
No. Lorelai just knows that grumble fruit is good, and she has
No,
grumble
because
fruit.
it doesn't taste good to me. Give it back.
No, if you had not just gone through a whole bunch of stuff,
I snatch it back from him.
oh, Lorelai, I meant to ask you, and I forgot, but the silly sandals reminded me. You said you'd never been on a ship before. Are there no like large bodies of water in the Feywild?
Not like here, no. I mean, there are small ones, and we have rivers and stuff, but we don't really have like oceans.
I mean, you came here through a river, didn't you?
Yeah, but no, we don't have like oceans or anything that would need some sort of water vessel. We're a fairly dry
Weird.
place. It's a lot of forest.
Fair enough. Well, I'll teach you the joys of the open seas.
If it's anything like this, I don't know how much I'm gonna like it.
It's not like car rides.
That's good.
It's worse.
Oh,
No, it's so much better.
Lorelai blinks because both of you are biased, but in the opposite direction.
Have you ever slept in a hammock?
Yeah, a few times.
That
I used to
gentle,
sleep in trees.
that gentle rocking you'd get from a hammock or from the tree swaying in the breeze. That's the default state of being on a ship.
Ooh.
Then you've got a fine breeze constantly blowing, helping keeping you cool, sun shining down on you. Depending on the crew you're at, sometimes you'll get a nice good song sang, shanties. I know you're
You
not
sing?
the biggest fan of fish, but there's other stuff. I told you I'm gonna get you some seaweed, some nori for you to try. I can probably do that here.
I'd like that. Do you
Yeah.
sing?
I know a few shanties, but I've never been. Usually it was my mom or other people who had the musical skills in my family.
That's sweet. My mom couldn't hold a tune if it would save her life.
Hmm.
She could play a mean flute, though. She taught me.
Oh, you can play flute.
Pan flute.
Fun.
And viola.
Two very distinct instruments. Very fun.
What about the rest of you? Can any of you sing?
Oh
Can
yeah,
you
quite
sing?
well.
Really?
No, Lorelai.
Oh.
Sorry, I thought the joke would have been obvious there, but no,
Oh, you seem
I
like you
think
would have
singing
an
was like the
amazing.
last thing.
You just seem like you'd have a great singing voice.
Thanks. I think.
Yeah. Bo probably has a great singing voice. Right, Bo?
Bo's passed out.
Oh, he's asleep. Never mind. I'll have to ask him later.
Sagoon, can you sing?
He's asleep. Look at him.
Zadriel, can you sing?
Zadriel is not in this car. Nobody would have breathing room if Zadriel was in the car.
Damn it!
It's
That
just
did
us.
kind of change, huh?
I forgot about that.
Oh, no more him chilling in my lap on car rides.
Unfortunately. He may learn size changing magic someday, but not today.
Yeah, there's some real good things about being out on a ship in the open ocean. Also, people don't bother you out there. That's another good thing.
I don't think they can. Right?
Oh, they'll try. Oh, people try. There's one time someone, I don't know, it was like a mass sending or whatever. They just projected it to everyone on the ship. That was irritating.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So, this first day passes without any this first day passed without any true incident. You met Gorbromi. He was nice. You got some nifty items that could come in handy later, could be a detriment to you later. Either way, Bo has now very volatile explosives. He also has sandals that let him walk on water. Lorelei has a new magic straw. And Oryx has an ingot that can counter magic and other abilities. Now, as you guys are all either sleeping or just kind of staring out the window, is there anything anyone's doing? Anything anyone wants to discuss or ask before I move on to the next day?
I actually had a quick question for you guys, if possible. I think I might have brought this up to a few people in passing, but I just want to solidify it before we really, go for it. But, after Imridge, I'd like to go visit Lolis again, just to see how things are going. Since everything happened, since we'll be so close, I don't think we'll be out this far again in a while. And mostly for that. But there's also some things I'd like to try and have made by the same blacksmith that helped us out before. So would you guys be interested in that?
Sounds
Yeah.
good to me.
Yeah, I could have fun with that. I know there's I know one of the rewards from Imridge is access to the mines. So
Yeah.
it would be easy to be able to just take some of what we get from there to Lolis, get some stuff. I want to see if I can get my anchor buffed a bit.
Well, cool. If you guys are cool with it, then that'd be nice.
When is that thing you were talking about, Lorelei? The old lady who goes and boxes the sheep or something?
Oh, that's not for a while, I don't think. I don't think anyway. Let me scan my brain for the
3 weeks.
the calendar that we keep it. I think it's 3 weeks.
Where is it?
Near Drawmore.
Near
Oh.
Drawmore, I think.
You're on fire, Lorelei.
This
Good
is
thing.
Thank you.
peak
Thank you.
peak roleplay right here. You guys are doing great.
And we'll probably be fine because we've got another day and a half to get to Coniston, and probably similar distance from Coniston to Imridge. Take
Yeah.
2 days to get to Lowless. That's a week already, and then we go over to Zatol, deal with some stuff over there. That's probably another like week and a half. So yeah, we should be back in Drawmore around that time.
Hey Zach, quick question.
Yo.
Is when Toxon told me the Bandit King is gonna be there for the Fight Club, is that gonna line up with when we're supposed to go to Zatol? So you
Yes.
deal with that? Okay. So it's gonna be a month before we go to Zatol.
Pretty much.
Okay. I'm just checking. I wasn't sure what the timeline was looking like. Because we have like a whole mapped out thing and I can't find where we had our pathing, so I don't remember.
The pathing is on the big old map right now.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, duh.
I just
reading our
haven't
chat
included
being
the
like,
little
"Where are we
low
going?"
list. I haven't included the little low list
you, thank
portion,
you.
but I
Oh, I see. Zatol's last. I see. Because then we're going to Lolas and then Zatol. I see.
Yes.
Okay.
normally it wouldn't with this current pathing, but since you guys are taking a detour to Lowless and however long you guys are going to need to spend there. Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, I was literally looking in our chats because I know we wrote it down at some point. I was not looking at the actual map.
It's
I was looking
okay.
at the calendar.
Yep.
Huh.
I messaged in the chat to make the map.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Alright. So yeah. So, stop number 4 becomes Lowless to check in and see how the city you guys saved is going and get some cool upgrades from Yumanji. Hopefully, at least. Now then. The second day arrives, and Bo, you're once again back behind the wheel. You're noticing today there's a bit of lack of population and crowd on the road. So you've pretty much got the whole lane to yourself. You definitely see that a lot of people were in a hurry yesterday, either trying to leave Coniston or just in general take this road to go somewhere else. So at the moment, you have free reign over the road. However, one second. I'm gonna need one of you to roll me a d4. I don't care who it is, just someone needs to do it.
I don't want this to be on me. If this goes bad, I don't want it to be on me, but alright. Fuck!
1.
Oh no!
He says I don't want it to be on me and then he does it.
I know.
Okay, we're throwing more out the car.
It's fine. I wear my seatbelt now. You can't move me.
As you're driving along, you notice that the sky has started to darken a little bit. The winds are picking up. You see the trees swaying a little bit in the wind. As you're getting closer to the ocean, the weather seems a bit more volatile in this case. So you press on, but then it starts to rain. Then it starts to pour. Then thunder echoes throughout the sky, and you see the flash of lightning, the ring of thunder, and it's just, you are now driving through a full-blown thunderstorm.
Whew.
Yeah, just throw me out the car. It's fine. That was
Yeah, open the
my-
window.
It might be.
A little car
Do
wash.
not open the
inside.
window, please.
Well, would kill us.
But yeah.
This is a shitty day.
No,
No, rain ain't
rain's
hurt
good.
nobody.
Yeah, rain's good for the earth.
So, have you ever heard of a flash flood?
Technically,
No, Sagoon, what is
Technically-
that?
rain was here before this technology was here. So if we die as a caused by a natural occurrence, technically they were here first. So the natural occurrence wins.
If
Am
it's
I
so-
having a stroke, or did that make
Were
sense
you-
to any of y'all?
Lorelai, I don't think it matters, because then we'd just be either injured or dead, and we'd just be mad at it regardless.
You can't be mad if you're injured or dead.
You definitely can be mad if you're injured. Yes.
Can't be mad if you're dead.
And you want that?
No, I'm just saying. The Wild Mother wins in the end. If that happens.
I suppose so.
If it
I
floods,
guess.
I'll be fine, but the lightning will hurt.
Aren't you special?
Wow. Damn.
No.
I'm sorry, I'm
mercy.
cranky. I didn't sleep well before we got into the car. I haven't slept well since we got in the car. I'm car sick.
Well, I would say let's take a break, but again, shitty weather.
Speaking of the shitty weather, Bo, it's starting to rain really hard, and it's lowering visibility.
Is it raining sideways? Like, is it that bad?
It's getting there.
Yeah.
I mean, he's slowing down his pace a little bit, making sure not to hydroplane on the turn. You know, lights are on. being mindful.
Following the rules of the road. Okay. I'm gonna need a perception check.
Yeah. 24.
Yeah. You see it, luckily, perfectly in time, well enough in time. You see something on its side in the middle of the road. You slow down a little bit as you get closer, and the lights kind of shine on it. You've got to have the wipers on max to get a good look at it, but it is an overturned carriage.
Oh.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
Yeah.
jeez.
Yep. Slow down. Let's
Yeah.
go out and see what's up.
Yeah. We'll pull over.
You pull over. Who's getting out to check out the carriage?
Oryx.
Come on.
Yeah.
I'm
I'll
probably
get out.
going with him. Yeah.
Sagoon, you ready to taste the rain?
No.
Interesting choice. All right. Sagoon stays in the car with Dwell and Ariax as the four of you step out of the car, and it is pouring rain. Like, you don't even get a chance. You are now soaked. It is an unpleasant experience for everybody except Marl. Lorelei, it's kind of less unpleasant for you. It's like a tree getting watered, so it's good with the bad. But you guys slowly approach the carriage. If anyone would like to make me investigation, you may.
May we all, or is it just one person?
May all be, unless you're trying to
Yeah,
get the
I
help
hope-
action to somebody. But Marl, it's too late.
I hope somebody.
Yeah,
It's
I'd
probably-
like to give the help action to someone because I have a +0 to this.
I also have a
I
plus
also have
zero.
a +0.
Oh, God.
Wow.
I'm the-
All right, let's
I'm the
all
only one who
roll
actually
then.
I'm the only one who actually rolled with a +0.
Hey,
With a
that's
minus
nature.
1.
Dang it.
That is nature.
Oh,
That's
Bo.
enough.
Oh, Bo, let's
That's
go.
Bo,
Effective.
you tip your hat.
What's
It's
your
shielding your
info?
eyes from the rain, and you're in cop mode. And you start looking. Clearly, you can see that this wasn't just a simple slip and slide accident. Looking over the tracks on the road, you can see that there's a bit of a sudden skid, and then there's a large swerve motion, as if someone tried to quickly turn the carriage out of the way of something, and then just completely lost control from there. Whether that was fully the rain's fault, or if this person saw something, you don't know. However, another thing you can obviously hear, no, all of you rolled below a 10, except for Bo. Wow. The rain is almost too heavy for you to hear, but Bo, you zero in your senses, and you can hear sputtering, labored breathing coming from within the carriage.
All right. First of all, it seems like they were trying to avoid something and swerved off. So, just stay vigilant for something to come out from either side of the road. Also, there's somebody in the carriage that needs help, so we should probably have maybe 2 and 2.
Where do you need me? I'll let you take lead on this one.
All right. Well, Marl and Lorelei, do you mind checking to see if the person in the carriage is okay? just
No
so
problem.
Lorelei can do some doctor stuff and Marley can keep her safe. And
Sure.
I think we should
Yep.
probably investigate if or what made them swerve.
You got it.
All right.
We'll start with the people investigating what could have possibly made this driver swerve off the road. Or onto the road. You begin looking around. I'm going to need investigation checks from both of you again. Or perception. I'll allow it. I'll allow perception.
Thank
Yes.
God. What's your... Okay.
Oh, well, you could
I was
probably
go-
help. Yeah, I'm +9.
Yeah, I have a +4, so just
Roll
I'll just give
again.
you advantage.
Roll again, Bo. Natural 20. This,
Nice. Yep, that's
are
why
you
we
the
did
king of
that.
natural 20s tonight? Let me look at something here. No,
I had one earlier.
yeah, it was Oryx who had one earlier. So yeah, that's two natural 20s from Bo.
We're doing cop stuff. It makes sense.
Detective
Yup.
Bo is on the case with Oryx helping.
He's a damn noir detective at this point. It's the storming down rain dripping
Yeah,
off of his
I pull out a pipe out of nowhere.
yeah, dripping off the brim of his cap. He's
Bo starts
looking down.
monologuing to himself as he's investigating the tracks.
Yeah, he's 2 hands behind his back, pacing.
Bo,
Storming
Bo and Oryx, since Oryx gave the help action, you guys begin investigating around, and you can see that there's a clear set of booted footprints that walked from out of the forest onto the center of the road, stood there. The cart swerved around them and then crashed past them, and then the footprints seemed to return into the forest.
Well, you see that?
That I do. What do you think?
Can I roll insight to see if it seemed like his purpose was to either get hit or try to hit them?
With the natural
Based off-
20, I will allow you to roll insight with advantage.
Okay. Oh, that's a 1. Alright, 24.
24. You can tell that this person deliberately walked into the middle of the road, stood there, faced where the cart was coming from, and then walked back into the forest. They didn't even turn to look. They didn't, from the boot prints, unless they just completely turned their body around without moving their feet, they didn't even look at the crash. They stood there, let it go past them, and then walked back into the woods.
What kind of psychopath? Alright.
What's up?
Well, from what I'm getting, suspect walked out of the woods, onto the road, did not flinch at the car coming at him, and when it crashed, didn't look at the crash and calmly walked back into the woods. I don't think this is just some schmuck.
Should we investigate further into the woods, or what do you want to do?
I don't know. This is kind of tough. Let's go meet up with them to see if the person in the carriage is all right and make a plan from there.
Sure thing.
You guys start making your way back to the carriage. For the individuals going towards the carriage, you approach carefully and cautiously. Well, you're in a little bit of a rush because a person may be hurt. You're no strangers to it could be a trap. It's not confirmed yet, but are you doing any preemptive looking, or are you just boom looking inside?
I unfortunately am just gonna look inside because I don't think I have that much of a concept of humans are bad and humans could be tricking us to rob us.
This is fair. Lorelei, you look inside and see a pretty fucked up sight. I'm gonna switch up the music for this because it's too happy for what I'm about to describe.
Oh.
All because you rolled a 1.
Yeah, I was
It
gonna say
actually the one just
It's your
determined the
fault.
stormy weather. So thank you, Marl, for the ambiance.
Wow, Fishman made it rain. Wow.
He's enjoying himself.
Soon yells from the car. That better not be true.
That is just straight up what he would cut. I want to see what you searched for that. What did you just say? Like
I said
detective
cowboy hippo. No,
Oh, amazing.
that's what I did for the meme from the last time we played too.
Oh my
I
gosh.
see it again. Yeah, hold on.
Yo,
Why is this so common? What?
it go hard.
Alright. You get inside the carriage. No, I'm not looking at the adorables. Sad stitched gif. Please stop. Lorelai, you get inside the carriage and you finally get a little free from the rain. There's a big hole in the top of it, but you manage to slide along by it just to make sure you're not getting absolutely drenched at this point. And you look and you see there is one individual in the carriage. And you can see why the breathing is so labored is because part of the wood of the body of it has broken off and is currently impaled through him, through his chest. It is a quick once-over medical analysis. It is a miracle he is still conscious. As you can see, his eyes are opened and like they're lazily looking around. Based on the amount of blood you're seeing pouring from the wound, his chances are extremely slim.
Yeah, I think I'll immediately kind of signal to Marl that I need help because I want to, as very carefully as possible, get him out of the crash site to avoid further damage.
I will try my best.
How do I make this? I guess in this case, roll me sleight of hand to gently move him out of the crash site.
9.
Lorelai, I'm assuming you're helping, so go ahead and roll that for me as well.
Yes.
19.
Oh.
Okay. Average of 14. That's fine. It's a bit tricky with the rain and with the giant piece of wood through him, but you managed to get him out of the broken carriage and into a bit more flat and stable environment. However, Mara, when you pick him up at first, there is like this as the wood shifted a little bit when you moved him, so that's probably puncturing his lung right now.
Hold it steady, hold it steady. That's the only thing plugging that the hole in his chest right now. Okay. Okay. Whew, can you hear me? Are you with us at all? I take that as a no.
Let me think. What's the best course of action here? Because we
They
to take
took
it out.
them.
I can't see.
Say that again?
Kind of like
Oh.
grabs your arm with a lot of strength for a dying man. And his eyes kind of focus on you for a second. They took them!
Who took who?
He just kind of... He looks towards the forest. I will need both of you to roll me perception checks. 22 for Mara.
22.
Both of you can now see in the mud there is a large amount of footprints and several dragging signs in the mud leading into the woods.
Zach,
Yo.
arguably, this man cannot be saved. Right?
You do not have, unfortunately, the magic. You have the magical ability, you just don't have the spells.
Yeah, and getting this giant chunk out of him is not gonna... That's gonna make it so much worse. If you'll allow it, I would like to take off both of my gloves and just, like, cup his face, and just, if you're okay with it, just use a healing spell just to make it as painless as possible while he dies, basically.
I will allow that. Which healing spell are you using?
I'll use Cure Wounds.
Okay.
And I think she's just like holding him kind of close and just quietly like humming a lullaby in Sylvan that she grew up with, just as he goes.
He goes, and it's thanks to you. It's not as agonizing as it was. He's suffered for a little bit, but he's managed to last long enough to get you, whoever you are, the message that whoever was with him has been taken. And knowing this and seeing that you're not with whoever did this to him and whoever did this to his friends' family, you don't know yet. He's able to pass on in peace. As
We need to... we need to let Bo and for it.
Marl will, like, since he was the one holding him, he will gently lay him down and close the man's eyes and just stand up resolute with, like, an intensity on his face.
stand there. No, not yet.
Oh, truly.
Oryx and Bo, you arrive back just as Marl sets down the man, and you both don't need either of them to tell you what happened to the poor fella with the wood through his chest.
Damn. That's a shame.
I couldn't do anything.
Well,
It's not your fault. You just didn't get here at a good time.
He didn't
Save the
suffer.
others.
Yeah.
well, did you get anything from him?
It was a kidnapping. Drag them off into the woods. Get Sagoon out of the car now.
See those marks? It's over that way.
Right. Whoever did this, this seemed pretty planned. Seems from the prints, the guy walked out of the forest, ran to the road, unflinching, saw it crash, and went right back into the woods. So this is premeditated. Yeah, we'll get Sagoon.
You quickly head over in Sagoon. You can see a couple of your friends walking back over to the car through the window. They don't look happy, and they don't look. They look a little angry at the moment.
Oh, let's get this show on the road. We're almost to Coniston.
And we're getting it on the
Yeah,
road,
man.
alright. Get out of the car.
I was hoping you weren't going to say that. Okay.
Sagoon. Never
Zach, I have a question.
What's up?
The spell Shield. The duration is 1 round / until your next turn. If I cast Shield while I'm outside of combat, can it just be like there? Or no?
I'm sorry to do this to you, but Sagoon is about to become a wet cat.
For your future reference too, Jackson, 1 round just means a minute.
Dang it.
1 round is not a minute. That's 10 rounds. 1 round is 6 seconds.
Or I'm sorry, that's what I meant. Yeah, you're right. Sorry.
turn,
Even the last
a turn
6
is
seconds. My bad.
yeah.
My bad.
Sagoon, you step out, and honestly, you're very thankful you've got this straw hat on, because it is at least keeping your head from getting soaked.
Pray to God you're not wearing that scarecrow mask. If that thing gets wet, you're not breathing.
That thing's gonna get
No.
mold in it.
Alright.
I don't get to have any fun anymore. I'm not wearing the mask.
Alright, well, with all this being known, Bo, how do you want to track this guy? Should we just follow the trail that we have together? Should we split up? What do you want to do?
Well, usually for a missing person, we all try to spread out as far as we can while seeing each other and walking a straight line. But seeing as this is not just any missing persons, this is a kidnapping. I think we probably should take a more direct approach. Lorelai, could you tell about how long ago the crash happened based off of the state of that
I mean,
poor man?
His injuries were so severe. It can't have been less than a few minutes. I'm shocked we didn't hear it.
Alright, well, they're probably close. Well, I guess... Zach, can I go back... Can I go into the cop brain and... What's the procedure for kidnapping with
This,
evidence of where they started going? Like,
in this case, call for backup and try to get a visual. You have backup at the moment, though, so... I mean, you don't know if this is a hostage situation, just some deranged serial killer doing his kicks. It could be any number of things. Hell, this could even be bandits who had just decided to take more than just items this time. But, actually, your passive perception's high enough. There was nothing of, like, material wealth taken from the carriage. You still saw clothes, bags, items just kind of strewn about. Only thing that was taken was people.
well... You know, oddly enough, if you guys hadn't noticed, they left all the belongings here and just took the people. So,
Right.
I think this is bigger than just bandits.
Yeah. And during this time with no, no sign of wanting people to go after them for some kind of, like, ransom or whatever, this just seemed like some, to put it bluntly, deranged shit, so we should probably get a move on.
Yeah. Considering that it seemed like the man's injuries were almost impossible to survive and he was still living, they gotta be close, so...
Every second counts, I guess.
Yeah. Especially because it's raining now, it's in our favor to not be stealthy, so... I think we should probably run.
Let's get a move on then.
Without any hesitation, you all begin running through the rain, through the forest, following the tracks. Doesn't take you long to see it. Blood on the trees, on the ground. The canopy of trees is preventing it from being washed away quickly. But it's not old, it's fresh. Especially in this downpour, it'd be gone in minutes. You're getting closer. And you start to see a blue light through the trees up ahead. Closer and closer you get, crashing through the underbrush, trying to make it in time. And we're going to go ahead and take a 15-minute break.
Oh, joy.
We
Baller.
will be right
All
back.
because you rolled the one.
No, he said
This
the
is literally
one
your
was
fault.
just for atmosphere. This was gonna happen anyway.
I'm kidding.
Regardless, we will
No,
be
this whole thing.
right back. And we're back, and things are not going good. I wish they were, but no. There was a cart crash. People are dead, or someone is already dead. There's some unconfirmed murders. Potential. I mean, there are kidnappings right now. They could be murders. I mean, you know, I'm not a cop. Bo is, so it's really not my domain to say anything.
Foreshadowing.
Calm down. I'm not a cop. I'm not a cop.
Officer, listen, I'm not a cop, but... Anyways, so, you five are running through the trees, making your way along. Sagoon, you did ask me a question before we left for break. Luckily, it's not dark enough to where you would need a dancing light, and a dancing light might actually draw more attention to you guys. So for now, it's best that you just kind of keep it a bit stealthy, even as you're crashing through the trees.
Just for our sake, Zach, what time is it actually? Just so we know.
It's about 6 o'clock in the afternoon.
Okay. All right. So it's okay.
So, you guys are moving through, and it is getting darker, but not dark enough yet. I'm gonna take a poll here. I know Bo's passive perception is good enough, but whose passive perception is 14 or higher?
Me.
Hey, how's it going?
Okay, 3.
Mine is just 14. So yes, I'm good.
Okay, Sagoon.
It's 11. What do you guys expect?
It's okay, buddy. The 4 of you who have a 14 or higher, as you guys are running quickly, you get a flash of something. No, not something. Someone in the trees to your right. And it's just this brief glimpse of this shadowy figure standing amongst the greenery. Do you guys stop?
I'm assuming that at least Oryx can kind of see that, like, mostly everyone else got that same glimpse, right?
Yes.
To a degree. Okay, then I'll just kind of like wave my hand off to the side to try and just, like, draw the attention to, you know, just make sure everyone's attentive. And he'll look towards Bo to see if he wants to continue acting nonchalant about it, or if we should hit it directly right now.
I mean, that's tough. You know, I think we just keep going, and then if it has any signs of following us or intent to harm, we can change our objective. But I think for now, we have bigger things to worry about.
Agreed.
Okay. You guys continue running, passing by this figure. The figure gives no sign that it's going to follow you, but it just... You can only see a pair of eyes. Gray, dark eyes. Not glowing white, not a corruptor's, but a person. This figure kind of just looks, their gaze watching you all run by, before turning and walking back the way you all came. Up ahead.
Alright, well.
Up ahead, you see the
yeah.
blue light. This flickering, dancing flame. As you get closer, you can see that there's a large clearing up ahead. The trees start to part and make way for this opening. And, well, yes, the light is a welcome sight, because it means you guys are getting closer to whatever destination you guys are trying to reach. But it's still not exactly a good sign, because it means whoever's there is established. Whether the fire was lit before or after whoever this was caused the crash, you don't know. But you move in, and upon which, do you guys stop at the edge of the tree line, or do you just burst into the clearing?
Oh, we're gonna stop. I'm gonna stop at least. I mean, just. What do you guys think?
I'll stop if you stop, because you're the professional here.
Just because it's a
We're just
clearing, and
following
now
your
we.
lead.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Just because it's a clearing, now we have a.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think the plan was get close enough to get information and then act based off of that. So. Yeah, I think we stop at the tree line. Don't burst out, because I mean, this could be their entire base for all we know. So. Yeah, I think we'll stop at the tree line.
Okay. You guys stop just at the tree line. If you're trying to be subtle, you're trying to make sure no one notices you. You guys were crashing through the woods. I'm going to need you guys to roll me stealth. I will roll for Oryx since Garrett has stepped.
Oh, beans. I have disadvantage.
All of us?
All of
All
you.
of us roll stuff? Okay.
Not the worst. Oh. Holy
Oh,
shit!
mine could have been worse.
Bo out here carrying the stat average.
Yeah, I'm
Oh.
hoping the 30's enough.
Yeah, I'm sorry. My stealth is always at disadvantage because of my armor.
It started raining. A crime was committed, and Bo said, "My time has come, noir detective.
Yes.
Let's go."
Oryx
Nice.
rolled a
Now he
This
locked
do
24.
be my
Alright, let's do some math.
my
real
domain.
quick. 15 plus
Bo is
10
dangerously locked in.
plus 30 plus 10 plus 24. That's 5 numbers, so divided by 5 is 17. I round down, so 17. Not bad at all.
That's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Let's take a look at some passive perception, shall we?
Plural? Uh-oh.
Good there. Good there. And good there. Successfully, thanks to Bo's quick thinking and reaction time, he manages to stop you all just before, even those of you that stumble a little bit and have to skid. He manages to stop just in time as he saw a flash of lightning, and he stopped Lorelei in time for the clanging, clattering of her armor to be drowned out by the sound of thunder. He catches Sagoon before he trips and falls on his face. Mara, it takes a little bit, you slide to a stop, but you are still mostly in your element, even if it's still on not so dry land. Oryx, he gets the memo immediately. He locks in, stops on a T. He's quick on his feet. He knows what he's doing. As you all look out into the clearing and see a grim sight. Similar to the clearing you guys were just in fighting the bandit camp, you find a small area.
Fuck.
And a sort of ritualistic setup, glowing runes on the ground, several lanterns floating in the air, lit, casting a glow on the entire area. It's clearly some cultish shit happening here. You see black-robed figures standing around the flames. 3 individuals, all dressed the same, currently waving their hands as glowing runes appear in the air around them as they're chanting some sort of spell. You see body-shaped bags wrapped in this tight cloth like corpses. However, you can clearly see some of them are still moving as they're laid around the fire on the ritual circle, as these are the types of individuals you see. So if you look at NPCs and enemies, specifically enemies in this case, first individuals you see, the regular cultists, the men in robes with daggers and blades, their eyes completely blacked out. Whether it's makeup or some sort of illusion, you can't tell, but you can't see their eyes. The next individuals, the 3 mages standing at the furthest back who are currently activating or maintaining this ritual. Present to you these lovely gentlemen. A bit more eccentrically garbed. They have glowing white eyes in comparison to the clearly lower ranked members. Their masks are a bit more ornate, as around their bodies they have plenty of magical ornaments and trinkets powering themselves. The final individuals are people watching in your direction. They have not noticed you yet, due to the rain and the storm and the trees, but large, armored individuals carrying great swords, executioner great swords over their shoulders. These individuals. I need everybody except Lorelei and Sagoon to make me history checks. Show the individual.
Oh yeah, that's right. I don't know shit about this.
Oh, joy.
I could know things. I don't, but I could.
You were like just born.
I
I
don't know
rolled
anything.
actually surprisingly good for Marl.
You did. Yeah, we're all +0 on this. Yeah.
I'll just
I
add
is
not roll
+0,
horrible.
-1.
Showing our lovely viewers the images real quick.
Oh boy.
Marlin
Good
Oryx.
thing-
The religion that these individuals follow technically has impacted your lives the most out of anybody. Bo, this particular group isn't active in the Zappis dynasty for whatever reason you don't know. But Marl and Oryx, these are members of the Draco Lich cult. Individuals that worship the calamity entity that once brought ruin and despair to all of Alphium 20 years ago. The entity responsible for the fall of Uragon and the creation of the desolate wastes. The individual whose death was the beginning of the Corruptor's existence. Once the Draco Lich died, Corruptors started appearing in droves. It's assumed that they're correlated, but nobody's ever been able to prove how. But either way, these fanatics, these lunatics, these monsters worship that entity. Talks of them being just a small cult following, committing crimes, has been sparse over the years. They are linked to plenty of murders around all of Alphium, particularly around Eovia and the Desolate Wastes. But whatever leadership they might have, or whatever's organizing them, or whatever's bringing them together, keeping them united, keeping them from being just a run-of-the-mill, one-off cultist group is unknown. But here they are. A small sect of them, actively performing some sort of ritual. You can assume some sort of sacrifice to the Draco Lich, but to what end? Neither of you are mages. Neither of you understand. But what you do understand is these guys aren't anything good.
Marl is currently like bristling with anger seeing them and recognizing who they are.
Definitely the same with Oryx, matching that energy.
I mean, I know this is definitely not what I was expecting.
No, but whatever these motherfuckers are up to are not good. We need to stop this immediately.
Right. Well, it looks like
I
those
take the
guys in
light
the
on
back are the ones that are keeping it going. Do you want to pick those off first?
Oryx, you take the knight on the left, I take the one on the right.
Or we'll draw
Anybody
those guys' attention, and then the rest of you can go for the ones that are causing the ritual to continue.
Right.
Okay.
If any of you need me, just let me know and I'll swap.
Nope. Sorry.
Blunderbuss fires through the night. Hanabi goes off. Everybody knows you're here now. I'm just kidding.
No.
I was like, why would you misfire Hanabi? I thought we were friends. Anyways, so how's this going? Are Oryx and Marl stepping out and speed blitzing the knights? Are the rest of you going around the sides to ambush the mages? What's going on here? Paint me a picture.
Well, I know for at least Bo, once the aggro is taken off by the two knights, he's gonna try to like at least go around the perimeter or stay in the trees for a round or something to get the mages in the back or the warlocks, based off the fact that they're the ones that are keeping it going.
Yeah, my suggestion is that while Marl and myself are keeping the knights away from you guys, I think that majority of you, if not just all of you, should absolutely rush down those warlocks, because I think that they are the biggest threat out of any of them. So I think taking down those three is top priority. So I think all of you should just blitz those warlocks as quickly as possible, closing the distance, etc.
I agree.
And then we can then just like pincer the remaining followers, and I'd probably say it's a good idea to at least, at bare minimum, keep someone alive if we're doing this lethally, but you know, I can't speak for Orcs. He's just gonna he's usually non-lethal unless it comes to corruptors, so I don't know about the rest of you though.
Yeah.
How do you be non-lethal with a fucking blunderbuss like that? Don't
I'm
think
like
you
that.
just,
Shoot him in the knee.
Legs,
In the
yeah.
kneecap.
blunderbusses usually will blow off.
In the kneecap. In the
Kneecap.
kneecap.
Listen, man, legs. People don't need legs to live.
True.
I, as playing Grant, know this.
They do need blood.
Rubber bullets. All right. Anyways.
Magic.
They need
Deal
a
with-
stomach. You can't regrow those.
Magic can. Anyways,
Final say. Anyways, moving on.
I'm sorry. Do you guys don't want the regeneration spell to cure internal organs? I'm sorry. I thought that was well respected and understood.
The most replaceable one is the stomach, guys. Just remember that.
I never
That's what Zach,
said that.
Zach thinks.
Hey guys,
That was in his own
not
words.
before fight. Hey, not before,
Guys,
not before a fight. Let's
That you
calm down.
currently are outnumbered.
Like,
I
please.
just want to know that.
Please, I cannot have them actually summon the Draco Lich.
This is a very intricate ritual, man. You don't know what they're doing. They could be praying to
Yeah.
Charles Entertainment Cheese right now.
They're replacing hearts. They're replacing stomachs. Not
Is this-
kidneys,
is-
though. Not kidneys. We
Any-
don't replace kidneys here.
Anyways,
That's the least
Is this like the
replaceable
Shooby Doo
organ.
Ba thing or whatever the hell?
I don't know when I lost control of this. I genuinely,
You lost control because you let me open my mouth.
you know, fair enough. Alrighty, Marl, I'm revoking your right to speak. Physically.
Whoa.
Anyway, so,
Just duct tape spawns over his mouth.
Cut out his tongue. I can replace it.
No.
I'm sorry,
Okay,
I'm
all right,
done,
all
I'm
right,
done,
all right,
I'm done,
Zach,
I'm
sorry,
done.
Zach. We're good.
I'm sorry, I'm done.
I accept Garrett's apology.
I said I was done.
Anyways, so I will allow Oryx and Marl to get a surprise round in as they're speed blitzing the knights.
Thanks.
You're welcome. You are rushing them in the rain. So, I'm gonna quickly switch up the music. Then I'm gonna need everybody to roll for initiative.
Whoop, whoop.
When I actually put up the initiative tracker. Give me a second.
Whoop, whoop.
Okay. Turn order is up. Please select your tokens and roll for initiative.
For the love of Christ, Lorelei.
Yes.
Yeah,
Wait,
we're
why
gonna
did
go
my...
to
I had my
roll.
token selected, but mine didn't go through.
I'll still input it anyways.
No, I can re-roll. It doesn't have to be whatever.
No, we need to be honest with that first roll.
I do appreciate honesty.
I don't when my roll is a 4.
Oh, Bo and Sagoon teaming up. Tag team firepower. Look at that. Firearms. Let's go with that. That's their
I like
team
that
up.
circle. It's a good circle.
I'm just visualizing something. Sorry.
Oh, you are? Can
Why am I allowed to draw with transparent? Nobody knows.
Is that everybody? Did I get everybody? I think I did. Got the Warlock, the Followers, and the Knights, and I got 5 of you bastards. Please remove that.
Yeah, sorry, I saw something.
Anyways, so, as I said before, Oryx and Maro, you're going to get a quick surprise round in as you're blitzing the Knights.
You want to go first, or should I?
You can go for it. You technically rolled higher than me, so.
Here's a question, Zach.
Yo.
Where is it? Deep sea carving. When this weapon is used while the user is in contact with a body of water, all attacks have advantage. I'm currently drenched. I'm not like.
In this particular case, due to the severity and heavy rain, I will allow that to be taking effect. It just know that this is a specific circumstance where it's a downpour. If it's just regular rain, that won't apply.
Yeah.
In this case,
Yeah.
the exception is made, and that ability activates.
Wonderful. All my attacks have advantage. That's great. All right. So we can probably. It's fine. All right. But the 1, 2.
30 and unnatural 20. All right.
The 30 is a natural 20.
Dear Lord. All right. Please roll damage for the first one and give me double max for the second one.
Wonderful. So there. I'm not in rage yet. So that would be 23, and then max damage is. Let me pull up my sheet so I don't have to do math. Ocean Heart. 74.
Damn. All right. How do you want to do this?
Oh, wow.
Amazing. I think that worked well. So he just unholsters the harpoon off his back, and you guys see like an extra gleam on it since water, wet or whatever, it's powered up. And he sprints forward, flashes it across this guy's knees, and then drives it straight through his chest.
You break his. Before he was looking in your direction, but you move too quickly. In a split second, you're in front of him. His legs are giving out beneath him, and suddenly there's a hole in his chest as he is impaled, and behind the mask, you can't see his eyes, but you can see his head tilt towards you before he just kind of slumps down and slides off the harpoon, dropping to the ground. Oryx, you're up next.
I still
Coolio.
have a bonus action.
What would you
Or
like
is
to do?
Is the prize round? I was going to pulse the amulet of aggression to get. What was my range? It's 30 feet. So this guy, and just proc disadvantage on him trying to attack Oryx. He's in range, yeah.
Wisdom saves? Okay.
Okay, he's not in range. Just this guy.
Just
Whoops.
the follower. Okay, I do not want to be ruling with the warlock. Step block for that. Boop, 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 boop. That's going to be a 19.
Damn. Okay, he's fine. He does nothing.
All right. Orcs.
I just.
For clarification's sake, because it's a surprise round, do I get advantage or no?
You're absolutely right. Yes.
Appreciate it, cousin. I will be. I will be using my bonus action to do the old 1-2, and for all 4 of the hits, I will be using 4 aura points to do aura infused strike. So, yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and roll to hit.
Whoa. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh,
All right.
Oryx and Moral are both very angry about these guys.
The 16 is going to miss, but the rest are going to hit.
Cool. And because the last 2 for the old 1-2 hit, I will be spending another Moxie point, so 2 to do 1, 2, 3 floor to do 1 more.
Roll to hit. Advantage. That'll hit.
Baller.
All right. Obliterate.
Oh, and since that one, I didn't say it, but I already used it, so I'll just say that I used my last aura point, even though it didn't really matter, but I'm now tempted to that. So
Okay.
yeah. For all these, I will be using Ring of Sunlight charges.
Understood. Again, obliterate, please.
Yeah. Do you need me to roll, or should we just?
I would like
Follow it
you
with
to
the
roll
rules.
just in case.
Okay. All right.
Well, this is 4 attacks from Oryx Non, the Power of the Sun, and with the Iron Fist.
No,
I
I just didn't want to hold up time. I know.
in this particular case,
Okay.
I think there's a small future where he survives.
What's the
Alright,
just with the
first
critical?
one that got
What
a
would that
crit.
be?
Yeah, I'm figuring out because it's the first one that crit, so that's the one with the minimum amount of stuff on it. So that's
Preach.
um.
Oh, Jesus, thing. Glad that was the last one.
Or I'll roll all these and then I'll do that one. So
Yeah, I'm missing that one.
So it would be 2 on this one. It would then be 3 on this one, and then it would be 4 on this one. So that's those.
Mhm.
And then the first one would have been.
That's already
Oh
80.
Jesus.
That's already 88 damage right there,
Yep.
plus a crit.
Let's hear the crit. Let's hear the crit. He is already dead, but I would like to hear the crit. I like numbers.
Does he get evaporated?
Oryx is
Oh,
non-lethal. Oryx is non-lethal.
Does he get evaporated non-lethally?
It's nothing wild. I think it's 36.
Yep. So
Okay.
he's gone. Oryx, how do you want to do this?
Yeah, I charge in immediately, and with the same anger that Marl holds for these people, I deliver an uppercut punch to the gut to like send him up, and then a flurry of 3 more punches, just setting him further into the air until he's like 10 feet up for him to then just fall back on the ground. You know, ribs pretty fucked up. But yeah, he's just standing over the guy now, just looking towards the rest, trying to draw their attention away from what they're about to get hit with by the remaining people.
they look upon this sight as it's not. There's no way to stealthily impale a man through a steel chest plate and then bludgeon a man through a steel chest plate. In seconds, the two heavy hitters, the men meant to guard this operation as their tanks, are gone. As the cultists look over, the followers who are sorting with the bodies look over and they're like, oh shit, we have intruders, protect the fragments, shit, oh, fuck, the knights are dead. No one told me that someone this powerful was around. Shit. It is now Bo's turn.
Alright, so this is 100. So dash action, cutting action to here. Wait, hang on. Yeah, I think that's 100. Let me just recheck. Actually, no. I can go to this one. Okay.
Okay.
And then for my action, I'm going to be using Firework Burst with Hanabi in a cone. Like so.
Okay.
And hitting both of these guys with it. So I need dex saves.
Dex saves you shall have, sir. Warlocks. Okay. First one that's going to be... Oh, man. I'm going to tell you that's well above a 20. The second one, though... That is also above a 20.
Okay. Well, they're taking half damage on this, so... 8 fire damage to both of them.
Okay. Ready. Okay. A solid burn of damage as you unleash a illumination of power from the barrel of Hanabi at these two warlocks, and immediately they stop focusing on the whatever wards or sigils they were casting. As this burst of light cast over them, they quickly turn their attention and they manage to put up a little bit of a shield, not to cover themselves fully, but enough to make sure that they're not taking the full effect of this attack. But is there anything else you would like to do?
That's my turn.
Okay. Next up, Sagoon.
Zach, do all my fire spells still work in the rain, or
Yes.
Or just
Fire
turn it-
magic
okay.
still works in the rain.
I'm glad Bo attacked these guys because I think I'm also going to attack them, and I'm hoping they don't survive this one. But so, 1 second, I'm gonna cast. Oh, I think it's here. I don't want to get Bo. Yes, okay. I'm gonna cast Firewall.
Firewall or fireball?
Firewall, or Wall of Fire, technically. I think it's Wall of Fire.
Okay. All right. And I'm assuming you're
That
just
is
making a
gonna be a
ring
dex
to
save.
encompass those two assholes.
Yes, that's why it's a circle.
And what do I have to do?
Just deck saves for both of them.
Okay. First one. It's going to be a 19. Second one. It's going to be a 16.
Okay, first one takes half damage, second one takes full damage.
Okay, we'll set it further back. One takes
My
half.
question is, did the one that made the deck save, is it outside of the wall now, or is it just not taking full damage?
Show me the wall again.
I think it was on this.
Should be inside the wall if they save. I think it just takes half damage because the wall is just like a barrier that comes up regardless.
Yep.
At least that's how it worked for Wall of Wind, which is basically the same spell, just a different element.
Yeah, there's just a ring of fire around there now. So technically he's still in the flame, so I believe it says something about them starting their turn within that range.
Yeah.
And then, also, Zach, if they want to leave the ring, they have to also make a deck save, right?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna quicken spell Fireball in the exact same spot.
Mm-hmm.
Which, if you didn't notice, the ring only has a diameter of 20 feet, which happens to be the same diameter as a fireball. So they're either taking the fireball
buddy.
or they're escaping the ring.
Alright,
also
roll
taking
me.
fire.
I guess I have to roll dex saves. First one.
Get
Get
you
him.
will.
Get him.
That's going to be a 13 welcome page. And the second one's going to be a 19. So the same one that succeeded before is going to succeed, and the same one that failed before is going to fail. Don't even bother. Still may roll me damage, but this one's dead.
Yay!
That's good.
Only fire.
Non-lethally, non-lethally.
No.
No, he's ashes.
Oh, never mind.
Ashes to ashes, motherfucker. I need to see the fireball. There it is.
1 second. No, I think that's the 4th level damage. So that is actually wrong. So
Okay, I
I
was
need
like-
1d6 less.
Roll me a d6 and subtract it. That'll be nice.
Oh, I already clicked the 3rd level one.
Okay,
so
we'll take the
just
3rd
subtract
level one then. 25. Doesn't matter. He's gone too. Even at half damage. Yeesh.
Yes, a good.
Yay.
Yeah,
I am
Bo.
being totally wet.
Bo,
he wants
you
this done.
illuminate these two guys, and they're just now. They're like covered in sparks and cinders as they look over and just see Sagoon in the distance snap his fingers twice. First, there's a ring of fire that encompasses both of them. One of them manages to dodge out of the way again. Another one just gets scorched by it. He still survives, though, but that doesn't matter because, Sagoon, how do you want to kill these guys, I'm assuming?
They just burned to ash. I mean, the fireball is there as long as it can be, or I guess it explodes, and then
Yeah.
I am leaving the ring over the wall of fire up because it lasts for a minute, so why not?
Okay, there's Bo, there's a ring of fire now as this explosion happens, and the two guys you shot at are now ashes.
He'll
Gone,
turn around and give Sagoon a thumbs up.
gone, reduced to ashes. Alrighty. Marl, you're up proper now. The next player up will be Oryx.
Wonderful. So I enter rage. I get angry. Even angrier than I was now. And because I am now level 7, I have instinctive pounce, which lets me just immediately jump 20 feet ahead, half my movement speed. Continue up. Hello, Mr. Follower Man. Goodbye, Mr. Follower Man. 1.
15. That will hit.
Boom. There's 18. Oh, rolled low on the cold damage.
Okay.
And then number 2.
That will also hit.
26 is wonderful. 28.
How do you want to do this?
Same general concept with him, but instead of it being like a slash across the knees, I just drive it through his knee and keep pushing down to pull him down to the ground.
Yeah, he's nailed to the dirt. Nailed to the dirt. It's bad. He doesn't.
Wonderful. So that was
If
45. I still have 15 to go. I'm going to double back a bit to aim for this guy.
is that the end of your turn?
That's the end of my turn.
Well, there's one warlock left, and he's not. He's seeing the shit happening. Two of his companions are now gone. So he's going to replace them, and he's going to summon 3 skeletons. A lot of good that will do, but you know what? They're here to help, and they're going.
Skeleton.
Hey, skeleton.
You know what? They'll get right here. No, not stupid. Boom. Spread out, boys. Can't kill you all immediately if you're spread out. They're going to share initiative with him, and yeah, 2 of them are going to shoot bow and arrows at Bo, and one of them is going to take a shot at Marl. So for you, Bo, that's going to be a Be an 18 and a 8.
They both miss, but also, yes, I can use this. I'm gonna use Black Steel Response. So when I'm hit with a non-magical ranged weapon attack, I can use my reaction to deflect the ammunition back at the target. I roll 1d10 plus proficiency. If I'm successful, I reduce the weapon attack damage to 0. But oh no, I'm not even hit by it. Dang it!
Yep, Snide can't use that unless you're hit by it.
Well, they both just miss.
Yep. They're skeletons. Alright, from you, Marl. Okay, not bad. 19.
Yeah, it's
Okay. And that's going to be max damage for 13 piercing, but halved because you're rage, so that's going to be 6. As the skeleton's meager arrow pierces into your shoulder, and you barely feel a thing. Follower's turn.
And by that I mean this man.
I was worried that they weren't going to get. Okay. I'm gonna have, let's see. I need. Yeah. I need charisma saving throws for Marl and Oryx.
Quick question: which he was in between these? Which one is he technically considered to actually be on?
He was technically considered to be on this one.
Okay. Anyways, charisma
You said
save.
charisma save?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
All right, Marl. Wonderful.
Both of you
Ah,
are going to fail. As the followers nod to each other, realizing that they are now the ones outnumbered in this fight, but they are no longer going to be outmatched, as both of them hold up their hands, and a puff of black smoke hits both of you. You are both under the effects of dark sway. You now confuse allies for enemies, and enemies for allies. You will treat...
oh no.
So at the current moment, you now look around. Lorelei, Sagoon, and Bo all look like cultists. And the cultists look like your best pals. Now, how this works is you must attack your quote-unquote former allies during your next turn. At the end of your turn, after you've attacked, you may remake the save in order to break free. But that is going to be their turn, as they're going to find...
Alright, I need to know some specifics here, Zach. What do you mean by attack? Like, are we allowed to pull punches?
No.
Or is it like we use everything that we have?
At the current moment, because you both have very specifically specified your character's angers towards the Draco Lich's followers, you must use the same anger on your friends.
I'm
okay. Well,
Let's not be let's not be rash.
trying. Is this considered? Hold on, where the
So we can talk about this. Oops.
I thought. Oh, or did they change it? I think they may have changed it. Oh boy. Because temporary refocus combat ability to make myself full defense. Okay. No. I used to. Barbarians used to be like immune to charm at 6th level, but I think they changed that with 2025. 2024, sorry.
Let's see. Well, Oryx, it's your turn.
Zach's like, yeah, I see. Sucks. Anyway.
Well.
Here's the thing, they're not. Okay.
Yeah.
I can take it.
okay.
I can take it. It's fine.
I know I'm the closest. I can take it.
Sure.
Dude.
Get
I
me.
can't. I have a high AC. It's
um,
probably fine.
Get me.
Like, okay, yeah, Zach. So how does this work? Am I allowed to like choose or like?
In combat, would Oryx go for the closer cultist, or would he go for the further one? Because technically, as far as you're aware, the cultist just appeared behind you.
AC.
Oh,
I
actually,
can take
better
it.
question. You know what? You know what, Zach? I've got a great question. As a matter of fact, Bo Lorelei and Sagoon, what classification of cultist would they classify as? A knight, a follower, or a warlock for each individual?
We're gonna say Lorelei counts as a knight, Sagoon counts as a warlock, and Bo, I'll allow him to count as a knight as well.
That did not help me because I was like, all right, I'm gonna go for the knight. That's fucking Lorelei.
AC, just kill me.
It's fine.
No, it would make so much more
Just
sense
do
to
it.
go across the battlefield.
No, it
Dude,
wouldn't.
it would. It would, wouldn't
It
it?
would.
No.
Yeah, it really would.
I can
I
take
agree.
it.
I agree. Sagoon can't take it, but like he's done anyway.
Sagoon definitely
so.
can't. I'm really just trying to get you to knight Sagoon, low-key.
25, 30.
Lorelei, you watch
you know
as
what?
this black puff envelops Oryx, and when he turns around, his eyes are completely black, and he's looking at you, not very happy.
Oryx, what are we doing?
What's the deal here, Zach? Do I talk? Am I just a nerd?
Am
You
I?
are
Is
just a
my
nerd.
speech coming through differently?
Be a
Mhm.
nerd.
To him, it sounds like kill. It's a matter along the lines of kill the intruders.
Oh. Oryx, what's going on?
I will use my bonus action to do dig deep. So as a bonus action, I can gain resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage. So I'm gonna do that, so that I don't have to use my bonus action to swing. I'm trying to ease this.
Oryx, you do fire
Oryx
damage
isn't-
too.
you're
Remember?
trying not to put me down
Just-
like a dog right now.
Your kinetic ramps allow you to do a bit of fire damage too, right? Just remind me.
It's radiant, right?
No, there's fire in there.
It matters if it's fire or radiant.
Oh,
it matters.
no.
It matters, unfortunately.
Doesn't matter a lot.
It matters a lot.
I really hope I miss. I really hope I miss. I really hope I miss. And you have shield. You have shield to use.
Let me see.
You shield, right?
Like-
right?
Is this gonna be
Shield,
a
right?
or are you going to the
Okay.
board?
Claire,
no.
a shield, right?
Oh.
All right. Well, I'm gonna start swinging, I guess.
Please
Do
do.
it. Just give me the damage. Ooh.
Ah, my other swing.
Yeah.
I hate it here.
Wow.
Stop
Lorelei, you have shield, right?
Wow.
Not in this. I don't think you. Do you have shield, Lorelei?
No, I do not.
I see.
This
Dog.
is so unfortunate that I. Okay, I have two. I have two more Ring of Sunlight charges left, and I swung twice, so I'm gonna use them.
And it's
why
it's
wouldn't
fire
I?
damage.
Fire damage is
No. Ring of Sunlight's radiant.
Okay.
Well, right.
Yeah.
Ring of Sunlight's just radiant.
I need to
Okay.
know what
The-
the fire damage is. 'cause whatever-
Yeah, you'll
if
see
there
it.
is-
You'll see it. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
'cause you need to double
it'll
it.
show up. Okay, well, all right. It'll
It'll
show.
show. It'll show.
Whatever it is. Oh.
Okay, the first one's just one fire damage, so that's
Oh.
22 damage, Lorelei. Second
Oh.
one is going to be another 8, so that's going to be 38. No, 37. 37, so 22 and 37 damage, Lorelei.
22, 37.
59.
Would it be 47 or no?
Oh.
It's 8 fire, which would be 16.
Well, we're just adding another 8 onto
Joys,
that.
Joys.
Garrett.
Guys,
You
Please
are
tell me you're
one.
up.
Oh, no, you're right.
No.
You're right. I'm doing the math wrong.
No, you hit me 1 point above my HP.
No.
I'm down. I'm on the floor. Good night.
Yep, Lorelei, you now know how some of Oryx's enemies feel, as 2 punches was all it took to knock you down. And this was Oryx not holding back.
I just got pummeled.
Yep, and Sagoon, you watch that happen. Oryx, no mercy, and he's turning to look at you, buddy. As for
Or
Lorelei, Oryx, is that the end of your turn? I'm assuming so. Excellent. Lorelei, I'll be making your first death saving throw.
Oh my
Oh god,
god!
I made it here.
Hey,
I'm so sorry.
hey,
Wow,
Bo.
it's okay. It's not your fault. I'm not mad.
Zach, we're
Kill,
sorry
kill.
about the stomach thing. We promise.
Oh yes, Zach, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Zach, for insulting you.
I'm going to be 100% real with you guys. I'm glad you guys didn't go after the followers because I knew they had this little ability and I was like, just wait.
I went
Anyways.
after one of them.
Man.
Sorry, the
one
knights are
that
dead.
Framed it to make them look the least. Ugh.
Oh man.
Bo,
I went after one of them.
you turned back for a second after watching the fire and the flames, and you just watched Oryx pummel Lorelei into the floor. And Marl's looking in your general direction, buddy, with those same black eyes.
Oh, man. Okay.
Oh, is Oryx allowed to try to make the
Yes,
charisma saving
Oryx,
now?
my apologies. Please remake the charisma saving throw.
Dude, okay. Please, for the love of God.
Oryx, you are free.
Oh god. How cognizant of him is he of what he just did?
Oryx, you blinked after the black smoke hit you, and now you're looking down at Lorelei on the ground, beaten to a pulp.
Jesus fucking Christ. Okay.
Garrett
Yeah.
apologized first. This is crazy.
He's looking down and then like at his hands and he's like freaking out for a second and then he drops to the ground and just starts like trying to stir Lorelei awake as best as he can. He has like panic in his eyes. He does not know what to do or like what happened yet. He's just I'll let the turn go for now, but oh god.
Bo, you're up.
All right.
What are you doing?
Yeah. So. Okay.
The black eyed peas, bro.
What? What?
Okay.
True that.
Bo is going to move to here
Interesting. Getting close.
and use the pixie pistol at Marl.
Okay, remind me what save he has to make.
Oh crap! It's on.
Morrow, please make me a
Con
Constitution saving throw. 21.
21.
Yeah, you're fine. Okay.
Yep. Bo, unfortunately, you fire the sparkly gun and it washes over Morrow, but he just, with one swing of the harpoon, it just blows away into the rain.
So that was 20 feet. Okay. Perfect. Even though that missed, he's gonna continue carrying his momentum and run at this cult follower, and as a bonus action, use his bayonet charge.
Okay, please roll to hit. That is going to hit.
6 and 9. Nice.
Okay.
It's going to hit. Roll damage, please. 8.
Hang on. I think I have Savage Attacker. I'm gonna re-roll the damage.
Okay.
I think I can do more than 2.
the exact
Damn.
same.
That's right.
Well,
Hmm.
8 damage.
You ram the bayonet into the guy's stomach, and he looks at you. It's not so easy fighting us when you guys are fighting yourselves, is it?
You're a nerd.
You're a lot calmer about, your friends storming up behind you than I thought you'd be.
Hey man, you gotta be prepared.
Prepared to fight your friends? What kind of sicko are you?
Are you trying to call me a sicko? Do you see what's going on around us? You can't talk.
You know, if the shoe fits. Is that the end of your turn,
That's the
though?
turn. That's the turn.
Sagoon, you're up. You see that Oryx has come to his senses, but Lorelei is on the ground in pretty fucked up condition.
Can I roll insight to see if Sagoon is could tell that it was something that the Dracolich cult followers did?
I'm gonna tell you right
Or-
now, you don't have to roll insight. You saw black smoke envelop Oryx. He turned around and started kicking the shit out of his friend.
Okay. Oryx, what was that? Why did you just try to kill Lorelei?
His eyes are like shaking, and he has a hard time trying to respond until he manages to just let out a I don't know. I just blinked and then it
Can both scream across the battlefield?
Talking is a free action, so I'll allow it.
Oryx, this guy just told me it's a spell. It's not your fault. Don't think too much of it. You'll be fine. Help me out.
he lays silent. He acknowledges that he heard you, but he doesn't say anything.
Yeah, that's fair.
So what's up, Sagoon?
I feel like the answer is no. But did Lorelei happen to distribute any berries to anyone?
The berries.
I don't have berries.
There's no berries.
We're
in there.
berryless
Tree.
for like the next 2.
We
Yeah.
planted the tree.
Yep.
We're not gonna have berries for a
Oh,
while.
Oh yeah.
This entire
Okay,
trip,
then
there
fine.
are no berries.
Sorry, Lorelei, you're gonna stay down.
No bush?
Yeah, it's okay.
No berry.
No baddies.
A time crunch with my
Okay.
health.
Okay, then that makes things. Okay, plan B. Zach, my face thief mask. Like, when it captures someone's face, would it capture like things they're wearing on it, like how
No, the mask
the
does not count.
warlocks had like masks?
Oh, you mean the masks of like the people? No, it only copies their face. You have to see the face of a creature who died.
Okay, and would Marl think I'm a Dracolich warlock if I face like change into them or no?
You haven't seen their face. It's covered up. So unless you
Okay.
walk over to one and rip off their mask, you would have to get up to a cultist, and then you would look like one without their mask on. So you would have their hair and facial features, but most of their face is covered up by a mask. So
Yeah, I don't like that either. Okay, well let's just go back to the old, tried and true. I'm gonna magic missile the guy Bo's talking to. But before that, I'm gonna bonus action pay to win, because why not?
all right, add another 10 to the damage. Is it 10 or is it 5? It's 5. It's 5. It's not 10. It's 5. It's 10 coins, 5 damage. I almost. That was really bad. That could have been bad.
Yeah.
Okay,
I don't
so
know why
that's
it's
7.
so- Well, yeah. I don't know why it's so odd. But sure. I'm sorry, that's my turn.
You have to roll for multiple bolts. You have with magic missile at 3rd level. You have
Oh, okay.
like 5, I think. Yeah, 5 bolts.
Sorry, I'm used to it. It used to roll all of them for me. I'm sad.
Yep, you have
So it's my
4 more.
marginally harder.
So 9, 7, 16. Plus another 7, which is 23. Two more. Plus 8. Okay. Let's see this last one. And okay, he goes down.
Yay!
Bo, he gets shunted off your bayonet as the blast hits him several times in the side, and he just crumbles to the ground.
Does that change any of the effects that our friends are under, or
Nope.
okay, separate? Okay.
I think it was the other follower, unfortunately, like the charm one.
Nope, it was that follower.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so it's just
Definitely.
it's just it's separate from them.
Not a concentration.
Alright, is that the end of your turns again?
Yeah.
Marl.
I'm sorry, Bo. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Bo, Marl, to you, it looked like this knight just took down one of your friends. Having
Unfortunate.
that.
1, 2, 26, 24.
Yeah.
You sound kind of happy about this. I don't know.
It's like it's 25, 17, so that's 42.
42. Okay. Well, he's not
And-
down.
Okay, cool. You might be though, because I also have a polearm strike from
Roll to hit.
yeah. Since this is technically with the harpoon, is this also considered
Yes.
advantage, or is this just normal? Okay. 17.
That misses.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, Bo, you're getting a taste of the medicine Marl dishes out. That harpoon hurts, and it's cold. Especially in this rain, that sucks. Luckily, you managed to just quickly hold up Hanabi and take the last polearm strike before it hits you.
Well, and con save, or charisma save.
It is a charisma save.
I'm
Marl's
still,
still
angry.
under its effect. That's the end. So, last Warlock's turn. The tides of battle are shifting in their favor. So he's going to Eldritch Blast Bo, and that's 2 beams. So first up,
I got 2 beams.
One for the bow and one for the bow.
One for the bow.
first one is going to
Thank
miss.
you, James and Jackson.
That's going to be a 16 to hit. I'm assuming that misses. Yeah, that does.
That misses.
So you, let's see what I can do. Yeah, okay. That's all the Warlock can do. His skeletons, though. His skeletons aren't going to waste any time. They're capitalizing on this shit. And, yep, alright. So that's going to be 3 shots at you, Bo, with short bows. 1.
Goodness. Everyone wants to hit me.
It's going
Wow.
to be an unnatural
You're in the
20. 2, that's an
Yeah.
18. 3, that's
No.
another 18.
No.
Alrighty, you are taking 9 piercing damage.
Okay.
Oh wait, this one does hit you, so if you want to use your coat's ability,
Oh, yeah, Black Steel response. Okay. So,
go ahead and roll me the D. I believe you're rolling a D10 to deflect the damage.
1d10 plus proficiency. And if I reduce the weapon's attack damage to 0, I can deflect it at the opponent. So, yeah.
Alright. Roll a D10 plus your proficiency bonus.
How much damage did you say it was?
It is 9 damage, so you do not
Ooh,
have to
that's
roll
gonna
high.
be rough. Okay. Alright,
Well, you reduce it by
3
6,
damage.
so you're only taking 3.
Yep. Huge.
Yep. The arrow sinks into you. Luckily, thank the lucky stars, the arrow just lodges in, but it doesn't fully pierce the coat, but it does graze your arm a bit.
Woo. That blacksmith really helped me out here.
Alrighty, let's see here. Follower's turn.
But you are in the thick of it, it seems.
Everybody knows.
You cannot go down. I cannot be the last one standing. That has to be you.
Dead guys. You know, you guys get it. Gotta keep a battlefield organized.
Is that how it goes?
Yeah, that's how it goes. Anyways. Yeah. Stab to your back, Bo. 2 stabs. First one. It's going to be a 24. Second one is going to be a 21.
Yeah.
It's probably with advantage, I'm assuming that's why.
Yep. Alright.
But that's not okay. Okay. Does he see him as an ally?
They are allies at the moment until the spell ends.
Does he know it's still going? I guess he would know it's still going. Okay.
There. Anyways, so. Alrighty. So, Bo, I also need you to make me 2 charisma saving throws as you're stabbed.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. 4 is going to fail. So, from the first attack, you're taking 5 necrotic damage. You cannot recover those 5 hit points until you take a short rest.
My max HP is okay.
Reduced by 5.
How do I? Can I put negative temp HP? How do I reduce my max?
For now,
are you on the hang on, are you on roll 20?
Yeah.
Go to if you go to your hit point like management thing,
Yeah.
you can edit your override max HP and just make a note somewhere of what your actual max is.
Yeah. Okay.
yeah, you.
Okay.
Yep, you feel the dark magic from the black blade seep into you, and you feel a little bit sick as it twists inside you. Now then, Oryx, you're up.
Got you. Okay. What is it to feed someone a healing item?
Action.
It's an action. Okay.
Mhm. Bonus action for you to take it, action to give it to someone else.
Got you. I'm going to, in politeness of it, look away as I, like, you know, move her mask up a little bit, and I'm going to feed Lorelei my only healing item that I have, which is a healing potion lollipop from the doctor's office.
Thank you.
Roll me 2d4 plus 4. I believe that's what the healing was for that.
Yeah, it is. It's just it's a common. Well, it's 2d4 plus 2.
2d4 plus 2, yes.
Is a
Take an
common.
honesty d2 for reminding me.
May I use the honesty d2 for the healing? So it's like 2d4 plus 4.
Since this was my mistake, I will allow it this once.
Yay!
Yeah.
Yippee!
2d4.
Yay, Lorelei's not there
Well.
anymore.
4. Yoink.
Lorelei, you were given 8 HP. You wake up. Oryx is there. His eyes are back to normal.
Lorelei, I'm so sorry. I obviously didn't mean it, but still, it doesn't excuse what happened. I should have been more careful. I shouldn't have gotten in range. Are you okay?
Yeah. Mostly. You get a good swing.
Okay. Now is not the time.
Yeah,
Just glad you're okay.
You're okay.
Now I am. I'm gonna go help Bo. Marl's still underneath the effects. Just
Okay.
stay here and get patched up, and then meet us there when you can.
Yep.
All right, I'm gonna move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and I'm going to try and draw the attention away here because, yeah, I'm going to use my bonus action to throw Borix behind Marl. Well, I'm sorry, not a bonus action because we already discussed that it's free. So I use my free action to throw Borix, and then use my bonus action to use the Ring of Swap to swap places with him from where I am. So if you want to, or I can draw it.
With Bo?
Borix is.
Oh, you're swapping with Borix.
Actually, no, but that's actually an even better idea. I don't know why I didn't think of that. I'm so sorry.
Yeah,
No, you're
I was
absolutely
gonna
right.
tell you. I was gonna tell
My
you
bad.
consent.
Yeah. He's gonna. Yeah. Sorry. Rewind. He runs up. Yell at the Bo. Do I have your consent?
Bro, please.
I swap with Bo.
Alrighty.
You can move right next to the Bo.
Right.
You're right here.
Okay.
Yeah, and then I'll move into here as he like turns to Marl. Dude, you gotta fucking snap out of it. This isn't you. It's the whatever the hell this dude did. He like turns to the other guy.
Where'd the hippo go?
None of your fucking concern.
I'm feeling very concerned right now.
Shut the hell up.
The end of your
That's
turn.
your turn.
Lorelai,
Yep.
your death save was a 14, so you were not in any immediate jeopardy.
That's good. I'm going to level 3 cure wounds myself. Boop. And then I believe because of my armor, I get an extra 1d10. So the 32 plus
36.
36. Oh, I'm feeling much better.
36.
36. There we go. Oh, that's much better. I think Lorelai like presses a hand like over her stomach and kind of like stands up, kind of groggily. She looks over at Bo. She's like, "You okay?"
Could be better. I'm pretty hurt, but you're also hurt.
Oh, I'm good. I'm up. Give me a second. She kind of like cracks her neck. And I will use my bonus action to cast 3rd level healing word on Bo. So take that, and then you're gonna take an extra 1d10 because I'm not armor.
24 healing for Bo.
A 24 healing for you,
Oh my
good
goodness.
sir.
Thank you.
Yerp.
Thank you.
That'll be the end of my turn.
Alright.
Well, we're gonna quickly shift away for a second because there's someone chilling in the car right now.
Oh yeah, they're fun.
Oh man. This is a time to be chilling in the car.
Oh, she's gonna be so happy to see Marl attacking friends. Oh joy! I knew it.
Oh, you think she's...
Hey, Marl, what's my classify as? Anyway, sorry.
Alright, okay, music's playing.
Thank you, intense music.
Well, you wake up, and you don't know why the others didn't wake you, but you are now mostly alone in the car during a very intense storm, and Ariax is snoring in the back seat.
Can she even tell where anyone else might be?
You'd have to get out of the car into the rain.
Alright, yeah, okay. Dwell will open. Wear the poncho. It won't keep the rain off. It's, but still.
Yeah, will not.
Puts it above their head.
It's wool.
Mm-hmm.
It's pouring rain, and you step out once more into an intense and violent thunderstorm.
Yeah.
Bit
Can
of
I hear anything? Oh, sorry, Zach.
it's a bit of a salt in the wound from your very, very bad dream two nights ago. But your friends are missing, or co-workers, I guess. I'll call them your friends when you call them your friends. That's how this works.
That's understandable. Deserved.
But you can't see any signs, but you do see an overturned carriage in the middle of the road. And you see someone standing by it in the rain. They've got a hood on, and they're just kind of looking up at it, arms behind their back, as they're staring up at this hooded, strange figure staring up at the crash.
Excuse me.
The figure seems to be almost startled by your voice. And he turns to face you. You see gray, dark eyes looking back at you from beneath the hood. You can't make out any facial features in the dim, dark light. Occasionally you see flashes, but it doesn't light up enough of his face to get any discerning features. Oh, I didn't realize there was someone in there. My apologies, did I startle you?
No.
Ah, good.
Well, mate, I'm Dwell. I don't suppose you've seen five other people around here?
Can't say I have. I simply
That'd be real hard to miss.
I can't say I've seen anyone. I apologize.
Alright.
What
are you doing here? Who are you?
Oh, I'm just a traveler passing through. I happened upon this wreck and I saw your vehicle next to it. I was wondering... There was a body close by. Looks like it was moved from the wreck. Poor man didn't seem to make it.
You know what happened here?
Well,
I mean, I assume an ambush of some sort, but...
I can't say for certain, but it appears the driver lost control of the vehicle for some reason. He swerved out and lost control, and you can see how that ended up. He kind of brushes his hand around the soaked fabric covering the carriage.
Alright. And who are you? I
guess.
didn't catch that if you said. A traveler, I know. I
Right.
prefer introductions.
Right.
Real introductions.
Vizalus. Vizalus. That is my name.
Vizalos. Okay.
You are?
Well,
Well, it's a pleasure to make your acquaintance, Dwell. I only wish it could be under better circumstances.
likewise. Where are you headed?
Oh, I was passing through. I was leaving Coniston. I had some business to attend there, but it has since been concluded.
Who are you traveling with? Must be hard to travel alone in this weather.
It, has its perks, and obviously its, disadvantages.
Mm-hmm.
But I
So
am
you are
never...
traveling alone in this weather?
Well, at the current moment I can, as a man of faith, I can assure you I am never truly alone, but I see your point. Companionship is hard
Man
to
of
come by
faith?
these days. Yes, indeed.
The idols?
Oh, no.
Which one?
Nothing so grand, nothing so unnecessary.
Alright, forgive my skepticism, but are you saying you believe in a god?
The individual I worship is a god in my eyes.
Alright, who? You've piqued my curiosity.
Curiosity killed the cat, you know.
Mm-hmm. Satisfaction brought it back.
Are you a gambling woman?
Not particularly. Not on things that I don't know I'll win. Well, what are you proposing I'm gambling on?
The fact that you'd be satisfied with my answer.
It'd give me an avenue of study.
Well, I am no man to shy away from turning others to my faith should they be open to the concept.
Oh, so you want to convert me?
No, nothing so. That word, convert, sounds so forceful, sounds so commanding. I would simply like to offer you a path, a guide. You don't have to listen to me. You don't even have to heed my advice, my words. I'm no pastor, I'm no preacher. Simply a follower.
Alright, of what?
I worship the true ruler of Alphium, the greatest, most powerful being to walk these lands.
Mm-hmm.
The great black dragon, Verinium.
Zach, growing up under my mother, would I have heard this name in reference to the Uragon incident, or no?
Yes, your particular closeness to an individual who brought about the end of Verinium's reign and conquest allows you to immediately recognize that name as the one that keeps your mother awake at night. Cult of the Draco Lich. Immediately you can now piece together his outfit. The way he carries himself, his cryptic wording. This is a follower of the calamity of Alphium.
I would like to draw my gun immediately. Hi!
So that's your answer.
So,
So close-minded.
I know what you are, and I know who you are.
You know what? You know not
I'm
what
not
I
terribly
am.
close-minded. I know enough. I know what grief you cause.
What grief I cause. Such a...
You're God. You serve the God. You cause that grief.
I would never be so bold as to claim my lord's actions and deeds as my own. Far too arrogant of me.
Alright, shut up and lead me to wherever your other cultist friends are.
Oh, well. Again, I wish we could have met under better circumstances. Not been... You're so poisoned by the words and actions of your mother and her allies. It's so unfortunate.
Hell you mean by that? You talk as if you know me.
Why would I not know of the family and loved ones of the men and women who killed my master? Everyone has a weakness, Miss Donati.
And I'm gonna assume that yours is fake.
No, but I stand here now as I mean no threat to you. I'm merely a... What's the word for it?
Start saying useful things or I am gonna be a threat to you.
I doubt that. I am merely a reminder to your mother of what was going to happen should she step out of line again.
What do you know about my mother?
Pains me to be aware of a parent's fate and be unwilling to tell a child.
Where the hell is my mom?
She's not safe.
Answer me now, and answer me truthfully.
Such a temper. Well, I must be going now. I've made my point extremely clear.
You're not going anywhere.
I'd like to
Stay
see
right where you are.
if you think that little pea shooter terrifies me.
Whole person.
What's the saving throw? Wisdom?
I believe so. Let me check.
Please.
I'm so
let it
sorry. Y'all are
happen.
in
This would be-
combat.
No, it would be. This would be so awesome if it fucking worked.
Please, man. I'm so hopeful.
Just
At this
just
point, I'm
knowing,
in full support of you spilling his guts on the pavement. He deserves it.
yeah, just
I
knowing,
really want to,
knowing
man.
knowing Dwell as a character this far, like he mentioned your mom, bro. It's over. It's
It's
wraps.
done.
Yeah.
Done city.
That's my mama, man.
Yeah, she can't do anything wrong. That's an issue for another time. But
Oh, how could she have done something wrong?
Well, straight up, well,
Hmm.
kill him. They're not gonna find his body in the mud after the rain stops. It's so gross.
Damn right.
They'll never find him.
Oh, you assume
I
it's the
support his-
rain and the mud?
No, I'm saying the rain and the mud are so great that it'll just like
Supports
hide the
women's
body.
rights and women's wrongs.
That's what I'm saying.
Damn right.
So is it
Okay,
a wisdom
but
save?
It's a wisdom save.
Well, I'm gonna need you to make me a con save as I'm casting counterspell.
Oh.
Come on, Dwell.
He
Come
was
on, Dwell.
prepared for this.
You know what? This is fair. Okay, if this fails, one, I would like to use lucky. And if that fails, I would like to use lucky.
Be my guest.
If that failed.
Yes. Oh, please, D&D Beyond. Please work. Will you? Will you please? Guys, D&D Beyond might, hate me. Oh, and I understand your pain, and I am so sorry.
Yeah. Yeah. Welcome. Welcome to my life. Though it hasn't been doing that tonight.
And now you've said
It's
something.
cold Now that I've mentioned it, yeah.
Well, that's a fail.
I would like to use lucky.
Please roll lucky.
I don't even know what I rolled, actually.
You
My
rolled a
computer's shitting bricks so hard. Yeah, of course I did. Oh, Dwell. You are not in a state of mind.
Your mom isn't safe. Higher brain function shuts down.
Essentially.
What's the one neuron activation? Yeah, it's not. You're a fucking sleeper agent. What is the sleeper agent? Hold on.
So y'all
Come
ever
on,
read the
please
Thorvin
roll.
train?
I rolled the Thorvin train!
Yeah, I have a t-shirt. I have 2 t-shirts. Both of my characters have t-shirts from that fucking train.
I would like to give a note to the audience. The Thorvin train is a train that the Red Straps took in my last campaign, and there was a T-shirt that said I rode the Thorvin train that they purchased.
It's because they rode the Thorvin train, dude.
Yeah, and that is
We
the
rode that
time.
motherfucking train.
That's the time when I
make
introduced
sure
the
you get
villain,
shirts.
and Ryan's character sealed his god's fate with a conversation, and it was glorious.
Wow, you really have to bring that up
Can't
when
do that.
Ryan's
He's not even here to
here.
defend
Hey,
himself.
hey.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
And I
saying.
immediately clocked him. I immediately clocked that bitch,
Yes,
okay?
yes. Paige was 100% aware of my deception and my bamboozling, and I gaslit her, and I gaslit everybody else into believing she was wrong, and it was fucking great. And Paige will never forgive me.
No, I won't.
Hey, do you just want to roll manually?
You know what? Yeah,
Like
I
in
probably
roll
should.
20?
It
I
might
mean-
go through.
I mean, a
through this.
D20 plus 1.
Mm-hmm. If my computer will let me switch.
Well, there's
Oh,
there's your second
sure.
one. It's a 6.
I would like to
One
use
more
lucky
lucky.
one more time.
Please roll manually a D20 plus 1.
And as a human, do I get a heroic inspiration if this does not work to reroll?
I will allow that.
Thank
Bro,
you,
you're gonna wish
God.
you
Thank
saved
you,
these
God. You're
rerolls.
kind and merciful.
God damn.
He's gonna be like,
It's too
okay,
funny.
you save from the counter spell, but he casts that spell on you that makes you think that he's your ally and your friends are enemies. Sick 'em.
Are you rolling manually, or did you try to roll again?
fair.
Oh, there it is. That's an 8.
Wow. Oh
She just
my
turned
god.
You have
Human
one
It's
more.
getting better by
Human
like one.
reroll.
You have one more.
Show
Nat
Show
20,
me-
nat
show
20, nat
humanity.
20.
humanity.
I can't even see the rolls
Due
I'm
for a
making
good
yet.
Roll, man. Come on.
You would think so, man. On actual dice, I'm actually a decent roller. It's always over computer, man. That kills me. Thank you, Roll20. Please let me type. Oh, come on. Did I type it twice then? Guys, Roll20 really does not like my laptop.
This is actually crazy.
This is.
Like I've
How
had
does this
problems
even
with Roll
happen?
20, but I've never had this much problem.
Is your laptop from the
Oh.
80s? Like, what's going on?
No!
The 80s?
I don't know what happened. It used to
James.
run fine.
80s laptop.
James.
80s laptop.
Paige got that OG MacBook swag.
He's laptop. is hard.
Yeah, the first
The
MacBook.
square.
MacBook One.
You have
The-
the MacBook.
Back when it was properly the Macintosh.
Yes.
You have the prototype.
Yeah, right.
Apparently.
Please let me roll. Roll 20.
God.
It's your one job.
It is literally Roll20's one job. You rolled 1d201.
Oh no.
There it is. 104.
Yeah, she saved. She
Uh,
We
saved.
take it. She got 104.
No, we don't take those.
Say,
We don't take
She
those.
saved.
Why are you booing me? I'm right.
This is too funny. That's the way to get.
Oh, this is happening.
Yeah,
This is happening.
this is peak content.
Welcome to Inspirational D2s, where we have no technical difficulties whatsoever. I say that because I have technical difficulties all the time, and my computer is currently saying the encoding is overloaded. Please slow down. I'm not slowing down.
Oh,
I'm gonna
please.
keep talking.
Remember
Any
to hit that
tension we
like and
felt at
subscribe
all
button.
in that scene is gone.
Remember to hit that like and subscribe button.
Allow me
Also,
to
ring the
just-
bell to be notified next time
Okay.
we start a stream.
Yes, Paige.
Okay. Would you allow me to just, like, if I have any actual dice around here, would you allow me to roll it?
Just send me a picture of the roll, then we're good.
That would be the plan. Don't worry, I wouldn't want to flub. I don't know if I have some on me, actually.
Let's see, by the time you find the dice...
Years dungeon!
1,000 Years Dungeon. Oh, we don't... Oh, there it is. Wow, okay, you rolled an unnatural 20.
Humanity came through for us.
I divined it.
Alright.
I literally divined
Now,
it.
Zach,
I need to make a wisdom save, don't I?
make me a wisdom save.
Oh my god,
He's gonna
please
pass it.
fail, Seth.
He's gonna pass
You're like,
it.
yeah, 37
God.
anyways.
Oh my god.
22.
Oh my god.
Ew, bro, after
that-
all that.
Zach, after all that,
I'm not going to fudge rolls.
I knew that was
You're
gonna
not
happen.
gonna
Of
fail.
course they have high wisdom.
Damn it.
oh, hang on. Can Bo feel a disturbance in the force and use his lucky coin?
No, that requires line of sight.
No!
Counterspell his
Oh, I
counterspell him.
appreciate it.
Counterspell what? He's not casting a
You can see
spell.
it.
Counterspell his wisdom.
Wait, hang on. Do you have silvery barbs? Does it
No,
work against
I
saving
don't think.
throws?
Wait, maybe do I? Let me check. I don't actually
If
know. I
you've
don't
had
think I do.
silvery barbs this whole time,
I feel like
Pretty
one
sure
of
I
us
don't.
did. I thought. Maybe
I
I'm
don't.
wrong.
I don't have it. One of us needs to get silvery barbs. We gotta put that on the to-do list because it's a good spell.
Yeah, sorry guys. I'll get silvery barbs.
Yeah, Oryx.
I
Mara,
do
where
have
you guys
counter
silvery barbs
spell.
at?
Yeah, well, counterspell
Yeah,
does
what the
not
fuck?
save you here.
Can I put
Nope.
on my sunglasses and try and throw him off his rhythm?
Throw him off
Now
his
I got
groove.
him off his wrist.
So, let me get this
Throw him off
straight.
his groove.
You've just tried to cast a spell at this man. He counterspelled you. You resisted the counterspell. He resisted your spell. You're now back to square one. So your first instinct is, let me put on my +1 intimidation shades in this pouring rain in the middle.
Hey, Zach.
Yes,
Zach, the fact that you're having this monologue means she was right and it worked.
that's not.
This is,
That's
Damn right!
And
guys,
I would
damn
really
right.
cool it.
He'd be
Guys,
flustered. He do be
guys, this is
flustered.
Aaron's daughter. This is 100% Aaron's daughter.
Please!
We know.
Yeah!
This is
I know,
genetic.
this is-
This
I
is
think
such
it's
an
totally
Aaron
character.
move!
When things don't go your way, you try until it does.
Please!
the man stands there a bit. He just kind of narrows his eyes and he looks. His body language shows he's not exactly catching on to what your plan is here. Is the light bothering you?
Can I just shoot him?
Yeah, Papa Kevin's ass!
Please!
Roll the
Accurate
hit.
response.
I rolled a hit. Oh god, roll 20, please!
Oh, dude, I forgot every
yeah.
roll is gonna be like
Look.
this.
Wait a minute, a roll. I've just remembered. Shit.
This is the last thing you're gonna do, Dwell, before he does something.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I loved it. It's just what
So
she.
fair.
I don't know how I didn't. I don't know how I didn't see she was Aaron's daughter. Things not going well. Shades on. Shoot. No.
Oh my god.
Listen, man.
Oh.
Let's see if that accuracy that Aaron is so proud of is genetic. Because she put on sunglasses when it's dark out and is basically firing. You're lucky I'm not making you roll as a disadvantage because you're blind.
Because she's that awesome.
I'm not good. Damn right.
Yeah.
Since I have time to eat an Oreo.
I feel like this is
Very
the
glad
guy
y'all are
talking,
getting a
not
kick out of
you.
this.
This is.
Yeah,
It's so ridiculous that it's too funny. This is the content that people are looking for. This is gold.
Yeah, we you know we have one viewer right now. Hello, friend. How are you doing?
Hey, how's it going? Enjoy this bullshit.
Well, you should upgrade to a 1981 laptop.
I'm
Not
planning
me.
another Oreo.
Well.
Yep. Paige, you're fine.
Oh, please, please.
My
Yeah,
cheeks
course I'm
hurt
fine.
from just laughing.
My stomach hurts. There are tears coming out of my eyeballs.
It's amazing.
I'm perspiring from my organs.
The grass has grown and the paint has dried by now. I got nothing left in the tank to do.
Can we just make it canonical that, like, every time we have to wait for a roll, they're just like staring down each other like really intensely?
He's eating an Oreo. He's reached into his pocket and he's eating that Oreo. He's
This is my third Oreo.
And if they are staring each other
Wow.
down,
Oh my gosh.
well is right before they shoot. You
Oh,
feeling
God.
lucky?
Well,
Oh, God.
that's a roll to hit.
So Dwell,
Mm-hmm.
Paige,
Roll damage.
Paige, please roll damage.
Oh no! Guys, I'm so sorry.
Paige,
You know
Paige.
what? It's okay.
I'm
You got
so
the
sorry.
sick ass line out, and you're hitting him at least.
Uh-huh.
This is the
Think of-
best 15 minutes I've ever experienced.
Paige, do you want me to roll for you?
No, Zach!
Please.
That breaks a bird!
Oh, actually,
What?
Did
yeah.
that, did that
No!
to you?
No! Take that
what
away
option-
from me!
Okay. Okay. Well, I'm down to my last Oreo.
Sitting there contemplating.
He's down to his last Oreo, guys.
Just think about how now you have another 15 minutes to think about what your next sick line's gonna be.
Yeah.
This is a blessing.
Yeah! Damn right it is.
Those moments in life where you wish you had time to come up with a cool thing to say in the moment. Well, Dwell, here you go.
Well, she did say the cool thing.
No, another cool thing.
Oh, another cool thing. Yeah.
I don't know.
You have
I don't know
no
if I got another
excuse.
cool thing.
Yeah, you have no excuse to only crank out bangers every single dialogue interaction.
This is like when you're playing a choice game and the choice is timed, but you just pause the game anyway to think about it.
Mm-hmm.
Dwell's quick time
This is not
event.
to think about it. This is to go on YouTube, look up a whole
Look
video
up
on what
every
the correct
pathing.
response is.
Yeah.
No, what the hell?
How to get maximum bond with this character I'm having dialogue with. What options give me the best possible fucking
How to increase social rank.
Social credit.
Are we losing people now? Oh, boy.
Page.
Who-
Oh,
who
Paige's
lost
gone.
Paige? No.
Oh.
But no,
The dice roll was too powerful.
she won't even see what the result is.
I don't know.
I can't wait. Yeah, I can't wait for the result for Zach just to say it hit him. Anyways,
Well, no,
Yeah,
it's
you did like 5
Well,
damage.
now
I
it's
guess-
damage.
Page's laptop
Hit
died.
wow, it
That's
was too
crazy.
powerful.
Dog was.
Doesn't she have like a desktop? I thought she did.
No, she has a laptop.
Oh, joy.
Asking if it like
This
blue
is
screened or the
insane.
battery just gave out.
Oh,
It would be so
God.
funny if it.
Oh,
She's back.
okay, no, she's back. She's back. That means it didn't blue screen.
Yay.
Page,
Hi, Paige.
you muted.
How's it go?
Dude,
Dude, all the tension of like you know her personally. What? Oh,
Your mother
know,
isn't
like-
safe.
yeah, yeah.
So sorry.
That is all.
if this gun doesn't do
dissipated.
max
It's
damage,
evaporated.
I swear to fucking God.
I don't know if it'll go through because her laptop died.
Zach, I think you just give her max damage. I think you do.
Do you think that's just gonna straight up kill him?
Personally deserve it.
Has Dwell stalled enough for us to like get 5 surprise attack rounds?
Oh, there
I
it is.
think
It was
I
an- it
have.
was an
It's 8
82.
damage.
Oh my god.
What the fuck?
It was a 1 and a 2.
You rolled a 1 and a 2.
There's just no way.
You just typing God afterwards. How long did you type
Why
that
did
just
that
now?
come in? Why did that come in so fast?
Oh, because I'm on a different thing now. My laptop is officially like battery dead, so I'm using other things.
Okay.
Yippee!
Okay. Well, Dwell, after a serious moment of contemplating, and by serious, I mean the man pissed you off, so you put on sunglasses and shot him in the shoulder. He just like, the bullet, or not the bullet, the energy blast hits him square, and he just like, oh, fuck! Okay. I see that you have inherited your temper from your mother, too.
Yeah. Alright, what else do you want to test?
Nothing at all. I think we're done here.
Answer me. No, we aren't. Come back here.
Not happening. And, yeah, he's gonna cast. Let me double check his spell list. Because I know I gave this guy scapegoat powers, but what scapegoat powers did I give him is the question.
None. Let Dwell beat the shit out of him.
I think I deserve to,
Let's
especially
go. Let's go,
after
Daniel.
all my rolls.
That's going
But
to
in order
be...
to beat the shit out of him, you need to let her roll.
That is going to be, he's going to cast teleport. And
I would like to counterspell.
fine by me.
God.
Yeah.
Alright. No,
21?
unfortunately, I do not have access to D&D Beyond on this other device.
Give me a second, I can look
Oh
at your
my
spell
God.
save. Your spell save DC is 18. You rolled a 21.
God, of course you did, bitch.
And you try to get to stop him, but in a flash of light, he is gone, along with your answers. About
Fire
now,
another shot.
is when you hear in the distance a very loud, Sagoon-coated explosion, and a pillar of fire in the rain just shoots out from the trees. You can take a guess on where your friends are.
I swear the animals, whatever they got themselves into.
And
Well, we'll stomp over.
as Dwell begins to stomp over to witness the very painful sight that is going on, and by painful I mean Marl currently trying to kill everybody, that's where we're going to end tonight's session.
Oh my gosh. That.
Okay.
That was amazing.
You're gonna make me wait
I'm
2
so
weeks.
sorry.
You're gonna make me.
so
You're gonna make us
sorry.
wait 2 weeks. You're evil.
I'm sorry. Who gave me this name?
Me.
Yeah, okay. Do you even have to ask?
Fitting. If the boot fits.
Exactly. So,
I hit dog hollers.
anyways, guys, thank you all for watching. I certainly had a good time. And next time we'll finish up this combat, and either Mara will kill everybody and the cultists will win, or Mara will snap out of it and the party will be able to beat the shit out of the rest of these cultists. Find out next time on Adventures of Avacia, Heavenless Sky. Goodbye.
You guys. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye, everybody.
Yeah, roll your con save.